bubble. Get down so I can look you in the eyes. Get off your high horse so I can say hi. Hi. But it's just a switch that should be left on. Get down so I can look you in the eyes. Get off your high horse so I can say hi. Yeah. Yeah. We got a blind spot. We're in the bubble. Yeah. In the bubble. We got a blind spot. We're in the bubble. If this is all the same. This thing that's really bugging me right now, like specifically right now. There's this part in the song, this actual part we're listening to, where the bass is so boring. But you know, sometimes that's what the bass just wants to do. Down, so I can look you in the eyes. Get off your high horse, so I can say hi. This rationale, it's gonna hollow. There may be something somewhere, somehow, that changes everything. So right, so far down, so different, so let it go. Let it go. This rationale, it's gonna hollow. There may be something somewhere, somehow, that changes everything. Hello, are you a hollow person? So far down, so different, so let it go. Let it go. This rationale, it's gonna hollow. There may be something somewhere, somehow, that changes everything. pants. Tight pants. Tight pants. Tight pants. That's what I wanna see. Not for me. Tight pants. Tight pants. Tight pants. Tight pants. Lord, that's what I wanna see. The tight pants. The tight pants. The tight pants. The tight pants. Alright, that's what I wanna see. gotta let it out. I can see you. I can see I captured you. I have your plastic eye. I have placed you on this blank white page. I can see you. I can see you. Take your delicate wings and recreate radical sound. Feet long from tip to tail. Whoops. Oh, shit. I made a mistake. Yes.
What happened?
Well, I didn't actually make a mistake. I think we're actually live.
Oh, we're live. Okay. That's cool.
I went to click the promo video, and we went right into the stream, my friend. Scott, how's it going?
Well, it's going good, man. It's 6 o'clock again on our second, every other Friday day.
Bi-weekly, buy something, right? This bi-weekly,
Yes,
the bi-weekly show.
Yes. And we're here. You got some old Milwaukee, right?
Yeah. I'm getting away from the fancy beer this evening, and I just got like a whole bunch of.
Or are you moving towards the fancy beer, Kevin?
No, I'm gonna stay. I'm gonna stay on the old Milwaukee for a while.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
I'm planted. I'm gonna plant myself. I got like 6 these tall cans, jumbo cans, and that's gonna suffice. And they're pretty refreshing, I have to say.
Yeah, old Milwaukee, man. It's my dad's favorite. It was his favorite beer. He got mad. He came down to San Diego to visit me on the down there when I was stationed down there, And I hunted all over that city to get Old Mill because you could not find it anywhere. And finally we found it at like this really crappy drugstore.
Yeah. Yeah.
So like he was so happy though. Yeah.
That's awesome. That's awesome.
Old Mill.
Yep.
Yep.
It's good stuff. It's good stuff. Hey, so we got a few people in chat already, which is awesome. Danny, yes, we played Gossamer. I love Gossamer. Awesome fucking song for sure. There's a good story behind that. And Danny,
I love
great,
Gossamer,
really, really
yes.
good hook off of her mispronunciation of Gossamer. That was awesome. We've got Mavi, who was telling us about his accent. Dude, that's insane.
Yeah,
I'll-
that's nuts, man.
I'll check that picture out a little bit later. But why don't we start off actually with because Mavi, I guess, is sort of in a world of pain over there, sort of laying down. Why don't we play his song first before the pain meds take over? Is that cool?
Yeah, that's a great idea.
All right, let's play. So just bear with me because we're just starting the stream up here, and I think this is gonna work. All right, let's see.
Wherever we go, we're falling all into with more of this. It feels like we're lagging a moment's grouse stars for you. Take me all out, wearing somebody's blade. Gotta make it my day. I'm tired and burning out. Take me on now, wearing somebody's day. Gotta make it okay. I'm tired and burning out. The more that we know, we're falling all into with more of this. It feels like we're cracking a moment. Expense thoughts for you. Take me all out, wearing somebody's blade. Gotta make it my day. I'm tired and burning out. Take me on now, wearing somebody's day. Gotta make it okay. I'm tired and burning out. No time let us go. We're falling all into with more of this. It feels like we're drowning. A moment saves us for you. Take me all out, wearing somebody's blade. Gotta make it my day. I'm tired and burning out. Take me on now, wearing somebody's day. Gotta make it okay. I'm tired and burning out.
All right, nice. Mavi, awesome song, man. And
Yeah.
genre fusion, yeah, it's definitely kick-ass
That was a
production
nice,
there.
nice blend of, you know, two genres, obviously. And I don't know what that thing is, but it was
Yeah.
pretty cool.
It,
You know what that was? Anyone? Maybe.
yeah, let us know. Let us know. What did you do production-wise on that? Because it's like, yeah, it's like a killer production, like super
Yeah.
super heavy groove, all kinds of cool instruments and orchestration, and like super professional song. So, and also
Okay.
also done in like this brutal sort of WAG format where they don't have like years to come up with this. They got like, you know, whatever it is, days literally,
Right.
right? So,
Yeah. He's saying it's a pitch pedal. Okay.
oh, there
Got
you
it.
go. Yeah,
Got it.
yeah. Makes sense. Cool.
48 tracks, 60 tracks. Fucking A, man. Good Lord.
Okay.
Wow. I've always wanted to ask Mavi his, you know, the name that he's got there. I suppose that's a combination between Steve Vai and Jimi Hendrix, but what is the May?
Brian May.
Yeah. Oh, Brian May. Okay. That makes sense.
Brian May.
God.
I asked him about that on our last show with Danny there last Sunday. But yeah, it just came to me too. Like I always saw his name, and then I always saw like Hendrix. I was like, okay, cool, Hendrix. And then Mavi, it never clicked. But yeah, it finally
Yeah.
finally.
I had the Steve Vai and the Jimmy, but yeah, I always forget about Brian May. Yeah. Yep.
So
Makes sense.
right on. So Scott, we've got a couple people that are going to be joining us this evening, which is kind of exciting.
And John is here.
John is
Yep.
production WTC.
Yep, that's his work thing, I think.
Oh, you've got a work stream name as well. That's
Yeah, he
interesting.
doesn't mess around, man. He's official.
He's playing many. He has many hats. John wears many hats. This is his professional personality. Production
Yes.
WTC. Tell us what WTC stands for, John, if you don't mind.
If it, oh God, knowing John, it's probably pretty fucking bad. Probably some acronym for something terrible.
Oh, we'll see. I bet you it's funny. Regardless.
And maybe I know Paul McCartney's not coming back. He only we don't get these highfalutin stars on me and Kevin's show. That's all because of Danny.
That's right. She's the draw. She's the draw.
Yeah.
She does a
Yeah,
lot of
we're
work.
just-
A lot of work behind the scenes to make that all happen, and that's all. That's
and
all
Kevin-
Danny.
Me and Kevin are just too lazy.
Well,
man, we don't rub elbows with the hoity-toities like she does.
that's right. I put all my energy into just trying to find old Milwaukee. Make sure I'm going to have a supply of that. That's about it. Right on.
And that's a worthy cause too. It's a worthy cause.
It is indeed. Hey, we got another song here I've got queued up, and Scott, I'm not sure if you've heard this yet or not, but Joe just released this a little bit earlier today, and
Okay.
it's pretty cool sounding rock song, man. He says prepared guitar and tins. And do you know anything about prepared guitar? Did you ever do any of that? Like there's like prepared piano and prepared guitar, and I guess you can do it to all kinds of different instruments. But typically,
Is that like when you saute it for a while, or what does that mean? I
well,
don't even know what that means.
I guess there could be some sort of sautéing involved, I suppose. But I think it could be basically just kind of like attaching something like to something that resonates, something that might make it buzz or give it like some other sort of harmonic overtone or something. But regardless, what he did here, his guitar, if he is, well, he says he's preparing it. It's not like overly prepared. Let's just say it still sounds pretty authentic and stuff, and just kind of folky. But let's play a song and we can have a little chat about it in a sec. Okay.
I'm learning new things here.
Right.
I'm lower down this morning, no one to hear my heart, and I'm
Hey, what do you think of that? Nice, eh?
Dude, that's a good song.
Yeah, I love it. I love it. I think original. Like Joe does, he does originals obviously. But he does all kinds of like, he's going through the folk Americana like folk thing. He goes really really deep on that and mining that huge territory like so well, which is cool. And then he comes off and makes this original rocker, which is fantastic. His vocal, I mean, his guitar and his percussion and stuff, awesome. But his vocals here were probably like my favorite vocals of his, probably in a long time anyway. Really cool.
I would agree. It sounded like he put that through the heart mics, that you use.
Sure, yeah.
It almost sounds like he's putting his vocals through that, and it's really adding this like cool old schooly effect to it.
Yeah, for sure. There,
Um,
yeah, I hear that. I hear that. Could his vocals could
Yeah.
be going through an amp for sure of some sort.
Yeah, it's something, but they're really fucking badass. Like, yeah, Savage Joe, it's his music is exactly, I go through these periods where I listen to that kind of music like constantly, but I could literally hear that on an album. It's so catchy and so authentic. It's tough to get authentic when you're doing an original of that kind of style. You know what I mean? To me, anyway, I think.
Yeah, I agree. I 100% agree. 100% agree.
So,
All right,
yeah,
much love, Joe. Always. Right on.
yes, much love, Joe. That needs to be on a Hallmark card or something.
You should write a. You need to write a tribute to Joe, like I did, Scott. That's what you got.
Well, yeah, I mean, I feel like that I would be a bandwagoner then, though.
maybe.
Because there's been so many.
That's true. That's right. Paul did one too, which is really really good.
Oh,
Right on.
yeah, man. So, yeah, we're gonna have a couple guest stars tonight too.
So who's gonna pop on first? Is it gonna be Reina?
So, yeah, we're gonna have Raina on in probably about 45 minutes, and everyone might know her as Eve's Confession. And then we're gonna have crazy Chupacabra.
Nice.
Chupacabra's coming, and he'll be on about an hour after that.
He can tell us
And,
tell us stories about Spitch, perhaps.
Wow, yeah, I mean, of course he's going to do that. He- about Spitch drinking his bath water and whatnot.
That's right. That's right. Hey, John just mentioned. He just said in chat there. Everyone have a good show. He's gonna go and basically trip out, and I guess he's in a Joshua Tree right now, which is fucking amazing,
yeah.
man. That's so cool. When I saw that, he I think yesterday or the day before, he posted a couple pictures on BandLab, and it's like, where the fuck is this? So he's in the desert and going on like a pilgrimage of some sort, I think, which is awesome, dude. Have an awesome time. It sounds great.
Sweet, man.
Sweet.
That's cool.
It is cool indeed. Hey, we got a Jeff Beck cover here, Going Down. You know this song. And these dudes have done it justice. Let's play it. Yeah, right on. Kind of like blows your mind, eh, Scott?
Yeah. Yeah. it
Yeah.
does. This is the kind of song that I love to hear MG sing. That's my like right there is that encapsulates my favorite MG singing.
Oh, me too.
You know.
Me too, for sure.
Uh,
Yeah.
and Iraqis, God dang.
Yeah, it's amazing. Rocky
Right?
is so good. Well, they're all good. Yeah, the whole band here is phenomenal for sure. Yeah,
God, dude.
yeah, I love these type of rockers, and everybody's rocking at full tilt, and they're all like so good. There's all such good players basically,
Yes.
and
yes.
you can focus on the guitar a little bit and like appreciate that. You can focus on like the piano, the drums, the groove, the overall production, and then yeah, MG is just like that must be his sweet spot. His sweet spot is really wide, eh, Scott? Like he can sing
Well,
a lot
yeah,
of different
yeah,
styles. He can sing a lot of different styles. But yeah, you're
For
right.
sure.
You're right. If he sings this type of style, it's
Yeah, it's just
phenomenal.
like, fucking awesome, man. Like some faces shit, you know. But yeah, it was really good, man. And again, I think that song was like 7 minutes long, but when it's that when you got that many great musicians together, it goes by like that, you know, just quick.
For sure, for
So,
sure, for
yeah,
sure.
that was pretty fucking good. Scottish Paul's in the chat again. He must have did he just come back from the pub?
Is it
Scottish Paul.
is it late over there? It must be pretty late over there. Welcome.
Yeah, it's late.
Welcome, Paul. Hey, we got Raina. Raina's in there now too. Hey, Raina.
Yeah, Raina's in there.
She's gonna be on the
Yeah.
hot seat pretty soon, right? Did Scott tell you?
Yep.
Did Scott tell you, Raina, that we're gonna be? Well, basically, it's gonna be like a quiz format. We're gonna ask you a bunch of questions, a quick fire questions, and you have to answer quickly and off the top of your head. Did Scott tell you that? That would be cruel.
Don't scare her off, man.
I know. It's not gonna be like that at all. It's not gonna be like that at all.
We can't think that quickly anyway, Kevin. We're just, yeah.
That's true. That's true. It is true.
She said, "Oh no, that's scary." No, don't worry. We'll protect you, Raina. Don't. That's not going to happen.
Scott will protect you. I'll try to sneak a question or two in there. I'm gonna try to stump you, I think. Of course not. Hey, I just realized this next song we have up is actually inspired by Savage Joe as well. Isn't that interesting?
God,
Savage Joe is everywhere. He's everywhere in BandLab land for sure.
Yes, he is.
Scott, you picked the song. I don't believe I actually heard the song, so I'm looking forward to hearing.
I did pick it. Yeah,
Nice.
I was on a little mission last night, man. I was scouring BandLab,
Mm-hmm.
you know, and yeah, it was fun.
Choosing only the best of the best.
Yes.
Nice.
Yes.
Is this song from the movie Grease? That's the question I have for
No,
you.
I don't think it has anything to do with the movie Grease. I think I think it's just called Greasy String, so he put grease on there, you know.
I see. I understand. I get it. All right.
Did they say what song this was in the key of? Because normally, you know,
Oh yeah, I know.
this song is in the key of John Travolta or something.
That's right. You have a nice little sense of humor there for sure. All right, let's play.
Yes.
Let's play Greasy String. See what it's all
All
about.
right, let's do it.
Run, little feet, stop and sing. Smash down hard on the greasy string. Paper whistles and the catbird sings. Smash down hard on the greasy string. My old lady's mad at me 'cause I won't drink no gin and tea. She's good and she's bad. She's the devil when she gets mad. She gives me the devil when she gets mad. She gives me the devil when she gets mad. One little beat, stop and sing. Smash down hollow and a greasy string. Whipper whistles and the catbird sings. Smash down hollow and a greasy string. Smash down hollow and a greasy string. drink no gin and tea. She is good and she is bad. She gives me the devil when she gets mad. She gives me the devil when she gets mad. Jaybird whistles and the catbird sings. Mash down hollow and a greasy string.
I forgot how long.
Scott, great choice, man. I love that song.
Yeah. I love when they do that kind of like down home porch music, man. Because they're really good at it.
Well, yeah,
just-
that's Joe. That's yeah. That's Joe. He's getting the down home
right.
porch, and then they're bringing like this completely different style to that, and it complemented it perfectly. Like they're getting the psychedelia in there and stuff, and there's like these sort of dog barking, and there's like the backwards effects, and like a really cool like psychedelic production. So cool. So it's not like this picture here of Grease was a little bit misleading. I was thinking it was going to be more of a like an upbeat sort of like a rock and roll dance song of some sort, but
Right.
it was a lot more than that. It was much more than that. It was so good.
Much more. I thought it was great.
Yeah, me too. Me too. Talking about great, we have I see the next song we have here, Scott, is shall we pull up the next song by Joel? You know Joel Tinsley, Scott?
I've heard of him.
Oh,
I've heard of him.
Oh, we had it. He called in once, didn't he? And you met him. You probably met him then. He's a good lad. Let me see if I can find his song here.
He's a very good lad.
I'm clicking this link. Oh, Joel, your song's not loading up. What did you do? Okay.
Uh-oh.
Oh no. Could just be BandLab. You know. Oh, there it comes. Why don't we play Joel's song here, and
Okay.
we can have a little commentary afterwards. You know this song, Scott. It's an amazing song of Joel's. Let's take a listen.
Don't take away my everything. The only one that I will bring to a stoner and a kid. Who is me? Who is you? Don't need to be another one from Cold City. I don't see what I need from you. Cause you don't see my name. Another one and I will play. I don't see another one for me. See my one for you, maybe then we can be two. I don't see another one for me. Don't take away my misery, drive a car into a tree. Cause I want to see the sea without me, without you. Don't need to be another one from Cold City. I don't see what I need from you. Cause you don't see my name, another one and I will play. I don't see another one for me. See my one for you, maybe then we can be two. I don't see another one for me.
Yeah, another great song of Joel's, another like original, which is crazy because you listen to that and it sounds like a classic song, as good as any like great like classic song. So how does he do it?
Joel has a sophistication to him that is beyond his years. Um, and then you couple that with the vocals and his God, I wish I had an accent, man. Um, like he just sounds like a pop, like a star, Um,
He does.
yeah,
He
I
does.
think
Yeah, yeah, yeah. He does. He does. Great songwriter and great like he would have done all the music there, all the instruments there. Um,
yeah.
this plays everything like yeah perfectly. He's not overplaying anything, and he's like really. He also has like a good sense of just like production and arrangement. Like that's why it sounds good. It's actually it sounds professional. He's just recording that in BandLab, but because he is playing the right thing, he's playing it the right way, and his song is structured the right way, and he's a good singer and all that stuff. Then it's just like a professional song, just like blammo, fucking awesome.
And yeah, the thing that really gets me about Joel, and then he's what, 17 or 18 years old, right?
Right?
And here he is, he's making these songs while what I love about it is he's making rock songs, and
Sure.
he's playing these instruments, he's studying it, right?
Yeah.
First of all,
Yeah.
he studied like his forefathers of like, like the Beatles and all the 60s music. He knows that, he knows them.
Yeah.
Whereas other kids his age are listening to bullshit, right? And using loops and, doing whatever. He's like really doing it. Not that's I like that. I like seeing the younger generation like actually doing things like that.
Absolutely, absolutely, and yeah, it's such a double-edged sword. With whatever the way things are with I don't know, like social media or whatever now, and kind of crappy music, and some of that goes hand in hand, like videos and TikTok and all that kind of stuff. But basically, yeah, like Joel's taking the harder path and just like um killing it. I think he kind of does it effortlessly too. That's the thing.
Yeah.
He could do any sort of style of music really well.
And I'm just gonna throw this plug in there. You mentioned TikTok, and if you go to the trending page or whatever, it's fucking TikTok, man. I mean, it literally said the videos say TikTok on
What are
it.
you
Nobody's
doing? What
singing.
are you doing on the trending page? What's that all about? Where's
That's
this?
what I'm saying, man. Like we're slowly turning into TikTok, and it happened right around the time that TikTok in the United States, anyway, got outlawed, right? And then they brought it back for a little while, and I think BandLab is trying to slowly convert over to some sort of video platform because you know it used to be if you got on the trending list, it was like a big deal. Now you can't even fucking find the trending list, man. It's ridiculous. But anyway, that's my little gripe for today.
You know what? You're right. You're right though. On BandLab for sure. That's one of the bigger changes that is getting deeper and deeper, and that's sort of yeah. They're sort of prioritizing the TikTok-y type thing, the videos and all that stuff. But yeah, I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say about that. I guess the world is changing. We're playing in like somebody else's playground here on BandLab. That's the way I kind of feel, and like
Yeah.
I'm just sort of happy that we're still able to, you know what I mean, have like a little beachhead here on BandLab, and nobody's actively against you. It's just they're just trying a bunch of different like business ideas out, and they're chasing something, I guess, and it's hard.
Well, I mean, they got, everybody's got to make money, right? I get it. I understand. If there's a whole bunch of dollar signs in front of you and things like that, it's like, I get it. But yeah, John just said Scott is trendy. Yeah. Well, I, to me, right. And I think I spoke to you earlier about
Oh
this.
yeah, that's why we're talking about trending. Are you
It-
are you
yeah,
are you trending now, Scott? Is that what we're saying?
Am I trending? Yeah. Yeah. I'm trending. But here's the thing, right? The trending list is, we all know it's kind of crap, right? But if these young people, right, that listen to hip hop, find the rock trending list by some fucking, God shines down upon them and brings them to that page,
Right.
these rap guys or whatever, maybe this 17-year-old kid in Des Moines who's listening to bullshit gets a taste of rock and he's like, you know what? Oh man, I think I'm gonna do that. and like maybe we change somebody over, you know what I mean? So that's why I kind of like I want the music to be seen by all of us, you know, like I want all of us to be on those pages, right? Not hard to find, so that maybe some of these some of these other guys, maybe we could change the culture a little bit, because rock, man, you don't hear it on the radio hardly, right? I don't know. That's yeah. Anyway, that's my little rant.
It's a good rant, and yeah, I know what you're saying, and it is kind of sad to see what's happening on BandLab. But yeah, the trending list has been garbage for forever. I've been on BandLab for a long time, like whatever, 4 years or whatever, and it's always been at its best of times it was suspect, and then it's just sometimes it's just like non-existent. It's nice to get your song trending, but you're right. If I see what you're saying. So if you have a song that's trending, you want that to at least mean something, basically, right? You want some people to hear it. Yeah. Because your song got on trending, and you got a grand total of, since it got on trending, which was like 24 hours ago, it got on trending.
It got on trending 2 days ago, and it's got 5 plays since. Right? Where before, right? If you were number 1 on trending, I mean, you were gonna get a whole shit whack of plays. And again, that's not what I'm after, but I want more people to see our music. You know, like Skin Skulls is number 2 on there. Nobody's hearing this shit, you know? So instead they're seeing some 15-year-old girl that's scantily dressed lip syncing to some bullshit, or not even singing it, you know, they're not even singing. So
they're kind of just kind of like vibing along with some music or something. Well, Scott, you can always do that. I mean, all you got to do is get your.
I could
just
do that.
You just got to
put my crop top on.
Turn your webcam on and just just fucking give her.
I could.
Yeah, man. Right.
Well, they call that a face reveal, Kevin. I could be like, well, my fans, and that's another thing. What 15-year-old has fucking fans? You know what I mean? This is where the world is going. It's like, well, my fans wanted me to do a face reveal. You know, that's what it says, you know, on some of these videos. Like some of these guys are like, hey, this isn't TikTok. And then the girl is like, well, they wanted me to do a face reveal, so I'm showing my fans.
Scott, are you saying, I'm not tracking here, but are you saying you're going to do a face reveal? Is that what you're saying?
Oh, I'm not. I'm saying that's what they're saying.
You could do that. You could do that and just stop complaining. Just do a face reveal. Get it over with. You'll be fine. Okay. Let's play a beautifully authentic song, the exact opposite of all the TikToky videos and stuff.
And thank the Lord we got Raina coming up soon, so I can stop my ranting.
Or just rant to Raina. Maybe Raina will care. Maybe she'll be sympathetic to your.
Maybe Raina's a ranter. Maybe it's Raina the ranter.
You never know. We don't know.
We don't know. We don't know.
We don't really know anything about her at this point, other than her awesome music. But
only her awesome music, her sirens.
That's right. That's right. All right, let's play the song Cecile and one other, and we'll find out who that is in just a moment.
New day falls bright and untold. You could not feel more alive, 'cause you're still standing on your feet, and it's always worth the climb. Here comes a chapter called you in. Now you'll hear my sunshine song. Tears got valleys on your skin. Your scars sing songs of healing. The power comes from that fire that burn you and told you to just be. Now you're soaring like an eagle above the ashes of dead trees. And you'll hear my sunshine song. sent for us a ladder to the clouds, and we see hope and magic just in a beam of sunlight, rising beyond this mad world's fairy, where the mountains kiss the sky. Yeah, with me, my sunshine soul. A safe place to land for my hardest days. Every case you overcame, turning to vast and quiet seas that found a way to me. 1,000 miles away. You're the music in my voice. You're the music in my voice.
Who's Riven Empire?
That is that oh shit, that's not I thought that was Mavi, or is that
No.
oh god. Why am I messing this up? Riven Empire, we're sorry. We might have got you mixed up. It is Mavi. It is
Oh, it's
Mavi.
Mavi. Okay.
yeah,
How
yeah.
come it used to say Mavi though?
He must have a couple different like personalities. We don't
He's
know.
got a he's got a burner phone. He's like a big time.
That's right. That's right. He's big time. A couple accounts.
Yeah.
Playing all the angles. That's awesome.
All the angles.
What a beautiful song. We were talking about before with the whatever the sort of superficial, whatever TikToky stuff, and this was definitely the exact opposite of that. Such a
Here's
beautifully authentic song. She's such a great singer, man.
I love that song so much. I went back and listened to it last night, and here's what's great about this. Like you and I were talking while the song was playing a little bit, that it reminds me, it puts me in the same place as, and I said the Rolling Stones song off Sticky Fingers, right? And you said Moonlight Mile, and we were immediately, we're both on the exact same page with where this song kind of takes us, even though it sounds nothing like Moonlight Mile, not at all, but it's just got that feeling of, I don't know, surrealism or something. I just fucking love it, man.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it but kind of tugs at the heartstrings a little bit. It kind of makes
Yeah.
you feel kind of empty, but also bittersweet, and sort of like it's just a beautiful song. I didn't even hear you say what album. You just said Stone Song, and then
Oh.
I mean yeah.
You didn't even hear the Sticky Fingers part. That's even better.
Yeah.
Wow, dude.
Yeah.
Wow.
One day you
Okay.
and I should do a Stone Song, I think, together. It could be.
I think so, man.
Yeah.
I think so.
Why don't we do that?
Yeah.
Joel.
Because obviously we have the hive mind going.
Yeah, exactly. We're definitely on the same page here. I think we could come up with a pretty good Stone Song. We should try to keep that torch alive, because they've been dead for a long time, I think. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Yes, indeed. We have Joel here. Joel, I'm not sure if you we played your song earlier, and it went over very well. And also, I put up a little picture of you as well while we were playing your song. I hope you like that.
Yes.
Cool.
Yeah, Joel. It's nice that Joel. It's nice when we get people over in the UK to be on the show, man, because it's late there. We got Danny's in Spain. I know she's not in the UK, but she's from the UK. God damn it! And then you got Joel, and you got freaking Scottish Paul.
Exactly.
Freaking great, dude.
Exactly. We're doing good that direction. We need to get more people from I guess west, I guess. So more like Australians and Japanese people, I think. Over that way. That's what we have to do, Scott. That should be our next mission, to like expand out that direction as well.
Uh,
I have another. I think this song will go kind of pair nicely with Cecile's one there. And this
oh yeah,
is
for sure.
we all know this song. We've heard many variations and versions and covers of it over the years. This is Casey does his impeccable music, and then Michelle, who's like one of the best singers around. She does a great interpretation. So why don't we play another classy, awesome song? How's that sound?
Let's do it.
My girl, don't lie to me. Tell me, where did you sleep last night? In the pines where the sun don't ever shine. I would shiver the whole night through. My girl, where will you go? I'm going where the cold wind goes. In the pines, where the sun don't ever shine. I shiver the whole night through. Your husband was a hard-working man, just a mile away from here. His head was found in a driving wheel. His body never was found. My girl, don't lie to me. Tell me, where did you sleep last night? In the pines where the sun don't ever shine. I would shiver the whole night through. My girl, where will you go? I'm going where the cold wind blows. In the pines, where the sun don't ever shine. I shiver the whole night through. My girl, don't lie to me. Tell me, where did you sleep last night? In the pines, where the sun don't ever shine. I shiver the whole night through. Oh girl, where will
So there you go.
Wow.
I know. What a great build up. Just like smolders and then just like blows up, and it blows up for a long time. And they're able,
Yeah.
both of them able to sort of like, orchestrate that intensity so well. And they're both like just like amazing musicians and extremely musical. Like a really powerfully emotional song, eh? Like it just like
Yeah.
it hits you hard. So good, so good.
We talked about her control before, and then this one she throws in a little raspiness.
Oh yeah.
It's just amazing. God.
Yeah. She can do the raspiness for sure. Like that's like part of her. Kind of like MG, he like has his sweet spot is very very wide, and same with Michelle St. George as well.
Mhm. God.
Beautiful song. So, Scott, are we gonna have Raina calling in shortly? Is that
Yes, we
still a
are.
thing?
We sure are. Hope I think after this song is what we'll do.
All right, that's awesome. Our next song we have here is actually, this was a really cool song it's a pretty recent song, and this is Danny and Paul made this like really really cool kind of punk rocky sort of song and original, and Danny is really lets loose here, and Paul is also really cool to hear him do kind of like really rock and roll stuff too.
Yeah, I like to hear Paul like doing this kind of stuff. I just love it. Like remember a while back, he did a song that was like about a minute and a quarter long.
Yep.
And it was like rocky and it was like a solo thing.
Yeah.
And it's like, Jesus, I wish he would do more of that. And then he got together with Danny and did this. Yeah, I love it, man.
Yes, super awesome collab, and it turned out like fucking amazingly. So let's play it, and then maybe try to get Raina connected as well, and we'll see.
Yes.
Perhaps we'll come back with Raina, right?
No doubt you're entertaining. That's why I'm not complaining. You're not a sociopath, but you are quite the ass. Cut me in half and spin me around, and now I'm part of the show. Throw daggers in my heart and turn me to the crowd, and now I'm part of your show. It's fun until it's tragic. How do you do your magic? Play mind games just for fun. I guess the show's begun. Cut me in half and spin me around, and now I'm part of the show. Throw daggers in my heart and turn me to the crowd, and now I'm part of your show. I see you for what you are. Your charm will take you far. You're not a narcissist, but you're hard to resist. Cut me in half and spin me around, and now I'm part of the show. Throw daggers in my heart and turn me to the crowd, and now I'm part of a twisted part of a dirty part of your show. I am in existence. I'm just your assistant. You take the center stage while I'm stuck in a cage. And now it's far too late.
All right. Awesome song. And we're also joined with Reina. Hey, Reina.
Yeah. That real quick, Danny and Paul's song there. It was nice to hear Danny do some like proper rock vocals there, like like punk attitude. And you could tell like she really, I picture her probably, although I'm not sure what she looks like, but I bet she was like standing up uh in her studio or wherever she records, like with probably like bandanas tied around the microphone stand and like just rocking out, man, because it sounded really, really good, like she was pouring it on.
Definitely pouring it on there. Good rock attitude, Danny, and awesome, awesome energy rock punk music. Super cool song.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
So, Reina, thank you for joining us. We really appreciate you
Thank you.
you calling in.
Yeah, thank you so much for having me. I'm very excited.
Right on, right on. We have a couple of your songs we're gonna play, and we'd like to get to know a little bit more about you, and also we'll also talk about your songs a little bit too. Are you prepared to talk about your songs?
I sure am.
Ah, right on. That's cool.
Nice. She's like more professional than we are.
Exactly, exactly. Hey, Reina, how long have you been on BandLab for? Are you like a little bit of a veteran, would you say?
I've been on BandLab for like 6 years, so I kind of started when I was like in high school and I couldn't make music. So if you scroll really down at my account, you'll hear some really awful, awful stuff. But I've been learning, so about 6 years, I'd say.
Oh, amazing. That's so cool. So like
Wow.
your first songs, how were you writing those songs? What kind of songs were those that you were making?
So they were entirely instrumental because I was too afraid to use my vocals yet. And they were god awful instrumentals. I just went on like the little keyboard they had on BandLab and just kind of tapped around because I was so new. And it's really bad sounding if you listen to them. But, it's learnings and that's how it goes.
Wow. Okay. So do you play like guitar or bass, or did you play bass on Cheeseman?
Y so for Cheeseman, I didn't actually plug in my bass because I've tried to do that so many times, but it just won't work on my computer for whatever reason. I can't seem to figure it out. I even have like an interface and it's just not working. So I just wrote a bass line that I could play on my bass and then just kind of like transferred it with like the MIDI.
Sure,
And
sure.
so that's how I did that.
That MIDI bass actually sounds pretty damn good on BandLab. I mean, I used to use it in hotel rooms, and sometimes I wouldn't put real bass on it afterwards. I would just leave the MIDI because,
Nice.
yeah, it really does sound good. You did a good job there.
Thank you very much.
Yeah,
I
I
first
love that. I love that song, Raina.
Oh, thank you so much. It's really fun to make, so it's really nice to hear that.
Yeah.
It's you're famous for that song amongst other songs too. I first heard about you actually, Reina. I think do you remember Alex St. George? You did a collab with him a few years back, probably 3 years ago. Do you remember that?
Oh yeah, Hark the Oracle, right?
Which was an amazing song. And I actually did some collabs with Alex back in the day too. And he was the first person who told me about you. And he was like, he got like all excited about. I think when he first came across you, and you guys got connected, and you were gonna work on a song together. And he was like blown away with your vocals, and he was so excited. He wanted me to help out, but I think for whatever reason I wasn't able to for that particular song. But yeah, it turned out really well, that song. But I just remember my first impression of you was from Alex St. George saying that you were like the best singer around. Does that make you feel good?
Well, that's really kind. They're very talented, so that really means a lot. I was really excited to get to collab on that because like I heard their instrumentals and I was like, it's so unique and like I can just tell that they have so much musical knowledge. So that's very kind that like someone like that said that about me. That's very awesome.
Yeah, it is. It is awesome. Awesome.
Now, Raina, okay, have you, what kind of musical background do you have?
Mhm.
Like, are you self-taught, or did you like go to Juilliard or something? Like, what's your story?
No, I'm just kind of an idiot with a computer.
Okay. But you got a bass, right?
Yeah, I play bass. It's my dad's bass from the 1960s,
Oh, no way.
and
No.
I have that and an acoustic bass, and I like playing those.
Wait.
Really?
We can't move
Okay,
on.
we gotta
What bass is this that you speak of? The '60s bass to start with. What from your dad?
Fender jazz
It
bass.
yeah, it's an Encore.
Oh,
Oh, that's nice.
from the 60s. Now,
Yes.
was your dad like, now, Raina, I'm gonna let you use this bass. Don't mess it up. Was there any stern talking twos like that, or
Don't drop it.
Nope,
it-
it was
Yeah.
rotting in the basement, and I was like, I really want to learn how to play that bass because like I got really into the Beatles, and I was like,
yes.
I want to be like Paul. And I saw the bass in the basement, no pun intended, basement, sorry. But I saw it and I was like, I want to play that. And my dad was like, yeah, it's sitting there rotting. I'll go fix it up and give it to you. So
Aw,
yeah.
very nice.
Oh, when I hear that you got into the Beatles, that is so freaking awesome. So great. What before we play your song, what's your favorite Beatles album?
Ooh, probably Sergeant Pepper.
Okay. All right. Nice.
Yeah, I
Nice.
can see that. I can see that. I like that album a lot too. I like probably 2 albums before and after that as well. Like it was right in their kind of sweet spot, eh? Sgt.
I
Pepper's.
agree.
And also Paul McCartney on bass he's got to be like probably one of my favorite bass players, I think, right? Would you not
Yeah,
say?
he's really talented, really good.
Yeah. He's so good. Hey, did you catch the Paul McCartney interview that Danny and I did last Sunday, Raina? Did you happen to
I
catch that?
I was so impressed that you got him on the show. I was like, wow, Rockbusters I'm just so proud of you guys that you got him, I was
Yeah.
glad to see him there.
Right on. Yeah, it was a real feather in the cap, we'll say for sure.
Eat your heart out, Rick Rubin, right?
Exactly. Hey, I'm pulling up Raina, we got your first song we're gonna play tonight. It's Neon Maze. Can you tell us
Nice.
anything about Neon Maze?
Yeah, so Neon Maze, sorry if you hear my cat in the background. You know what? Would you mind just a second while I open the door for her? She's gonna be upset if I don't.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
I'll be back. Very sorry about that. You know how cats are.
Oh yeah.
What's your cat's name?
Her name's Winnie.
Winnie. Oh, very nice.
Like the Wonder Years.
Sure.
Nice.
So we got
So tell us
we
about
have
the song.
Neon Maze.
Okay, yeah. So Neon Maze basically, Felipe, the guy who I collabed with, basically just kind of gave me an instrumental and asked me if I wanted the collab, and I got really excited and said sure. And the song title was named Neon Maze, and I was like kind of thinking about what in my life is like a maze. And I was thinking, so I don't want to get too personal and just load everything on everybody, but I have I have a mental illness. I don't really entirely want to say which one because it is a little stigmatized. I'm not gonna lie. And it is kind of like a maze to me because a lot of times it makes things feel like everything is shifting around and that I feel like it's hard to separate what's real and what's not real. And I was like, that's kind of like a maze for me because it's hard to navigate and it makes things very confusing and complex. So I thought I'd write a song about it.
Nice. Yeah, I like that because music can help out a lot of things, but that's good. That's
good.
That's awesome.
Thanks for the intro, and I've got the lyrics tab up. I've remembered to bring the lyrics tab up, and we're gonna see if your lyrics correspond with that. And it's a wonderful song. Let's play it now, and we'll come back in a second.
Oh
phone.
Reina, beautiful song. We got the three of us got caught in conversation there. We were talking about your vocal style and how like good a singer you are, and whether or not you're, you had any like training or if it's like natural. And you mentioned you did some choir. Is that right, Reina?
I did. Yeah.
And how did it go?
Choir?
Yeah. How did that go?
Oh, that was a horrible mic noise. Not really the best, I'm gonna be honest, because um I don't know. I'm just really bad at choir.
See, this is the kind of stories I love, right? Because you said that they didn't want you to do solo and choir or whatever, right? But Michael Jordan got cut from his basketball team in high school too. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
these are the stories I like to hear because you sound great, and they were wrong, right? That's what I say. So I think that's
Well,
cool.
they weren't wrong. I was a lazy teenager, never showed up to practice, and was entitled, thinking that I would just get a choir spot because I
Ah,
was like 13 and entitled.
I see. Got it. Got it. You have lots of people on in the chat saying that they'll help you with your interface bass problems as well.
That would be
So,
so nice.
oh yeah, yeah. There's a lot of people there. I'm telling you, this is the group here that if anybody can help you sort that out, they're all here. So
That's awesome.
yeah.
That's awesome because we want to hear we love your your vocals. We love your lyrics, but we want to hear some funky bass as well. I think you have to we have to make that happen, right, Reina?
Well, I'm still a very beginner basis. Like I'm still learning, so it's definitely not like funky. I can't slap yet.
Yeah.
Right on. You want me to tell you a little trick, like a shortcut to slapping? I'll tell you right
I
now.
would love to hear it.
All right. Find it if you have like a drumstick or like a chopstick or something like a piece of wood, let's say. Use that. Tap that onto your string, like the biggest string closest to you, the E string there. Just kind of like slap that onto the string as you're kind of like fingering with your left hand, and you'll get like a really good slap sound. It'd be like nice and punchy, and it's easy. So it's kind of like a cheat. I do that sometimes actually. So I'm just telling you.
Oh, that's so cool.
Yeah, because slapping is pretty hard. I find slapping. I can't really slap very well. If I try really hard and I practice like a part, I can make it kind of sound like a slap. But definitely, I really appreciate good bass players for sure. But there's ways to cheat. I'm telling you, there's ways to cheat for sure.
So Raina's going to be ordering Chinese food here soon, evidently.
I have chopsticks.
Oh, okay, cool.
A chop
I don't need to buy any.
a chopstick could work. Maybe something a little heavier too. But it's something between a yeah. You'll figure something out. But basically, just kind of bang away on your string with that, and it'll sound really percussive. And that's basically what slap is. It's just like a nice percussive sound, and then you can kind of control your rhythm that way, and then sound funky. So yeah, just try it. You'll probably it'll sound cool. I'm sure whatever you do will sound cool.
That's a really cool tip. Thank you for that.
No worries. Scott, you should take notes too, my friend, because you're not
take it.
you can't slap worth a damn. Right?
Well, because I don't try, Kevin. I don't play slap bass.
You don't try. Well, you should. You can use the drumstick method. You have any drumsticks around, Scott? Because if so, I tell you that's a ticket.
Yeah, no, I don't.
All right. Well, all right. Let's get up.
Yeah, if I ever do some slapping, I shall.
Nice. I've got Reina's next song queued up here. This is Devil's Cup. And Scott, you mentioned before that some of Reina's stuff is a little darker. I suppose Devil's Cup is probably a little on the darker side, I would imagine. It's not a lighthearted song, Devil's Cup, I would imagine. Reina, is that right?
Definitely not.
Right on. That's cool.
This song rocks. This is another one of my favorites. So yeah, we're gonna enjoy this one.
We're gonna enjoy this one.
Thank you. So nice.
Do you have any so how did this song come about, Reina?
So I got broken up with, and then I was just kind of like Man, I'd have to be drunk if I got back with this guy again. Had to be drinking from the devil's cup.
Oh, brilliant.
That's
That's good.
That's good. That's a good rock. That's a good rock and roll
Yes.
topic for sure. Okay, well let's
Yes.
without saying anything else, let's play it because that's a perfect intro.
Down the drain, yet the pain goes on. Rips me apart from the inside out, twisted up my heart. Negligence can kill. Your absence was a knife. Talking to a fleeting ghost every single night. Torture me, you bury me in grief. You'll find me drinking from the devil's cup if I ever return to you. I need for anyone. Desperation kills. Sitting stuck too afraid of change, hiding from yourself. Validation is all you see. Love without commitment isn't that ideal. Got my young hairs turning gray. Got a special way. Oh my God, you destroy me. Lay my life to waste. Crying over a vacancy. What was never real. You'll find me drinking from the devil's cup if I ever return to you. I scream while you turn unfaced, and you'll find me drinking from the devil's cup if I ever return to you. What a
Amazing. We had another great chat there, Reina, during your song there. One thing, one thing that we were all sort of saying is that well, first of all, your vocals are like kick-ass there on a really, really good instrumental, and you kind of like sang in the exact like right places at the right times, and you kind of like honored the flow of the song and the vibe of the song and the dynamics of the song, and you like added to it when it made sense to add to it, and then you kind of like laid back and let the music kind of vibe for a bit too. Like it's a really, really good like flow or whatever. I don't want to use the word flow because that's more of like a hip hop thing, but yeah, basically you
I'm a
contribute.
band lab rapper now.
Yeah, hey, flow is a bad word. Like flow could be the best word, but it's overused all the time right now. But yeah, it's like you flowed with the whole song, like the whole like vibe of the whole song, and your lyrics are really good too. So awesome, good
I
song.
Thank
think
you very much.
it reminds me of like almost I want to almost say like Nancy Wilson, like Heart, like just like with Heart with
Yeah, yeah,
like
yeah.
with the Doors with something else. Like it's just so cool. And I hate to use that word swagger all the time, but it's definitely got that, you know, where she's coming in and where she's backing off, and yeah, dude, fucking great song, and then the
Thank you.
instrumental is great too. So yeah,
Thank
Yeah.
you very much. That's very nice of you.
yeah. I mean, credit where credit is due. That's what we do here, right, Kevin?
Credit where credit is due. Yeah, I'm kind of just blown away. A great song, and also like cool little backstory on that as well. So yeah, thank you, Raina, for bringing us two insanely kick-ass songs. Do you have anything?
Well,
Do you have anything you're working on right now? Any new projects you're working on right now?
I thought you would never ask. Okay, so well, Scott and I we're working on something. I need to start actually working on it, but I've just been so busy.
Well, I mean, it's not the easiest thing to work on. Like I gave you, it's kind of not very much, and I'm hoping that you can do some real magic with it. The reign of magic, and then I'll add something afterwards, maybe, hopefully.
Oh, nice.
No, I think it's really good. I love the guitar riffs on it. I love it personally. I think it is enough. I think it's great.
Oh, really? Oh, good. Cool. Cool. Awesome.
I also
Yeah,
like the
take your time.
tambourine you added.
Yeah, I'm kind of a tambourine nut, man. I can't stop. Like I can't stop with the tambourine because I just love to do it. It makes everything like sound so like cool, I think.
When you're playing the tambourine, Scott, are you like shaking against your hip while you're playing it? Are you kind of like dancing around?
Well,
Is that what you're doing?
here's what I do it a number of different ways actually while you're bullshitting. I put the tambourine, sometimes I put it on my thigh and I'll hit it like a drum with like two fingers.
Oh, dirty. Yeah,
Right?
yeah.
Yeah, yeah. And then sometimes I'll slap it against the side, you know, like you're on stage.
Oh, yeah.
Sometimes sometimes I'll shake it. Sometimes I'll even put it down on the
Oh.
ground.
Oh my
right?
God.
And I'll put
Oh, wait,
the-
wait. Stop here. This is still like a PG-13 show here, Scott. Come on. This
Yeah,
getting too-
I'll throw that thing on the ground. No. And
Right.
I'll put the microphone facing down and I'll hit it with my foot, right? And sometimes I'll hit the shaker at the same time or something.
Good stuff.
Sometimes I'll get a couple involved, you know.
That's good. So basically, what you're saying is, when the tambourine is sounding good, it's because you're putting a lot of thought and you're putting a lot of yourself into this, right?
Yeah, man, tambourine, dude. It's that's no light task.
Now
You gotta
this-
take it seriously.
This magical tambourine, and did you get this? Was it like an Amazon purchase? Did you go to Amazon.com and get a nice tambourine?
No, as a matter of fact, I went to guitars. Well, I had a crappy tambourine with like a plastic cover on it, and
Yeah.
it just pissed me off, right?
Oh yeah, sure.
And so I was home on leave, and my brother has this tambourine that he got for his kids, right?
Right.
And it came with these two little egg shakers, and it had like this tambourine, when you played it, it had like its own reverb, right?
Okay.
I don't know how it did it. It was
Okay.
just the best. So I asked him where he got it, and he told me. And so like I ordered it from Amazon, this cheap thing, and it's the greatest tambourine I've ever had, man. It's like
It isn't.
it's not round.
It is an
Right? It's
It is an Amazon tambourine, is what you're saying.
fucking A, man. It is.
Yeah. Yes, I got it from Amazon. Nice.
I
Nice.
did.
It's nice.
Just like my keyboard.
Nice.
Yeah, dude. So anyway, we're ignoring Reina here. This is not she shouldn't have brought up the tambourine because she made us segue into a tangent.
Well,
I love the tambourine talk. I thought it was great. I thought it was funny.
I'll do that good.
you can get a tambourine, and you might be able to get to the level of Scott on tambourine with a little bit of practice, right? And Scott was also iterating his all the different techniques. So take note, because those are like a pro tambourine techniques that he was just spitting out there. Those are like trade secrets, Scott, right?
Yeah, they are. They are.
Right on.
All right. So now what? Now what do we got going?
Well, what we got going is we got a song by me coming up from about 3 years ago, actually. So it's like an old song of mine. So we can play. You want to play the song?
Hell yeah.
You know what? I'm no tambourine on this. I think I do some bongos. I like playing bongos, but also on this song, I'm doing finger snaps, basically, and to represent the breaking. I want like a break. Sounds like a snap, right? When something breaks, it snaps. kind of
Yes.
thing.
Yes. Like a twig snapping loudly.
Right. So
Yeah.
there's a little bit of that. So Rainey, do you want to stick around a little bit and maybe come back and chat?
I would love to. I'm having fun. So yeah.
Okay. Well, let's play my song, and you guys if you want to skewer me after this one, then by all means, I'm game. All right, let's play it. Break.
You say we're done. Don't get carried away with nothing ever good. Let's just take that break. You know it's good. Now that you're away, I've cooled off to you. But like we're talking again. Wanna break. Wanna break. Wanna break.
All right. So unfortunately, I clicked the tab in my browser, and it actually muted this tab. So I decided to stop while I look. We're having technical difficulty, is what I'm saying. Let me see if it works now. Just a second. No, I have no audio. Oh, Raina, are you still there?
I am. I'm just dealing with my cat right now.
You're dealing with your cat. I'm dealing with like Chrome and Windows right now. And
That's awful.
I'm pissed. I'm pissed
I
off.
would be too.
Because my song was just reaching it was the culmination of my song here. God damn it. I don't know what's going on here. I'll be
What
honest with you.
song was it? I can't really hear the music playing, which is kind of unfortunate. I guess I could. I don't know. I guess I could just like turn on the live stream while I'm have this open.
You know what? It's kind of like an issue that we have. So you just have to just roll. If you can't hear, that's fine. That's cool. Give me a second here, everybody. I'm going to see if I can get our stream back. I know we're talking now, but there's no audio.
Did we lose it?
No, we're talking. We're streaming right now. I know that.
Okay.
But I somehow muted a tab, and there's no option to unmute the tab. That's what's
Ah,
like pissing me off
know
right
what
now.
I-
It's like
you know what
unfair.
I do, Raina?
Yeah, I mean, no.
I have my phone that I'm streaming the show with, and I put one earbud in, and then I put my big headphones over the top, and I use the computer to hear you guys.
That's a good idea.
Yeah, and then I turn down when we're talking. I turn it down, obviously, otherwise it'll echo. But when the music's playing, I turn it up. In my phone, in my
I'm
ear.
gonna try that. Let me get my other earbuds.
Right on. That's cool. That's cool. All right, guys. I think we're good. I'm going to destroy this tab. Can I close this tab?
Destroy this tab.
There, that tab's gone, and I think we're gonna be okay again.
I asked
Oh.
John. I asked John in the chat if he was sufficiently high enough to hear his song.
Yes, yeah.
He says getting there.
No. Yeah. You know what? Okay, John, what we're gonna do right now, while I'm having a while I'm like treading water here, technically, I'm gonna pull up your song. I know we have a link from you. And it'll be a sound test too, because I'm not sure if we're gonna actually hear anything, John. So just bear with me for a moment. All right. So after that fiasco there, that last song that got cut short, we're gonna play. Oh no, that's not working. Just a second. Too many beers this evening. And we have Pixel Saintly. I asked John, I'm like, hey, John, he mentioned he's just gonna go do some mushrooms. That's what he said. And it's like,
Yeah.
I was like, hey, John, because he's still kicking around, which is pretty sweet. Give us one of your songs that you think would kind of like go well with if you're taking mushrooms, basically, right? Something that would pair well with some shrooms. And this is what he sent. And let me play this song, and we'll see if we get back on track technically here. Is that cool?
Yeah, sounds
All right.
good.
All right.
Breaking the system, bite-sized tragedy. Where is reality? Lost in the matrix, coding empathy. Wi-Fi anime. Come and take this, so face a kill switch. Overstated, no more patience. Just racing common sense, never taking come and pray. Yo, my techno Jesus. It's everything, lost the station. More mayhem, digital confrontation. No more playing, fuck saying. Broken nations always failing, bound and serve. You're so pixel saintly. It's what I heard. as tragedy. Where is reality? Lost in the matrix, coding empathy. Wi-Fi anime. Come and take this, so face a kill switch. Overstated, no more patience, just racing common sense. Never taking come and pray. You're my techno Jesus. It's everything, lost the station. More mayhem, digital confrontation. No more playing, fuck saying. Broken nations always failing. Bow and serve. You're so pixel saintly. It's what I heard. You're my techno Jesus. It's everything. You're so pixel saintly. It's what I heard. Come and pray. You're my techno Jesus. It's everything. Bow and serve. You're so pixel saintly. It's what I heard.
Beautiful song. Well, not beautiful, but not beautiful. A not beautiful song. A fucking awesome song is what I meant to say. We're not talking about Cecile here. We're talking about John L.
Yeah, we're talking about John. He said this guy singing eats babies.
That's right. That's right. That's right. It's nice.
Fucking John, man. Oh God. No, that was good. I liked his guitar on that one for sure. Is John, how old is that song? Kevin, did it say how old it was?
It says April 2024. So you do the math, my friend. Like about half a year old.
A year old. You
Yeah,
know,
or a year old. Yeah,
11 months and 20 days.
yeah, or half a year to half a year, a year to half a year old. Yeah, for sure. So relatively current, but yeah, your guitar tone is awesome. We'll talk about your vocals in a second. We'll go all through your vocals in just a moment. But yeah, your guitar tone is awesome, and we were just chatting there, John, about you posted recently on BandLab about a couple new acquisitions from the gear front, some pedals, and that's awesome. We're really happy. Scott and I are very happy. It warms our hearts to see you purchasing some nice guitar pedals.
Hell yeah. I love pedals, man. God. I love seeing when somebody takes pictures of their pedals on, and posts them on BandLab. That's the kind of video or pic I like to see,
Exactly. Well, you can tell a lot about a person by the choice of pedal that they
Yes.
purchase, right? Right?
Yes.
Because they've obviously they've contemplated this. It's like there's a
Yes.
million different pedals to pick, and there's very few funds, basically, right? So it's somewhere that intersection between limited funds and pedal of a million. If you choose it, you're basically defining who you are, right?
Right. Should I eat this next meal or should I buy this, Boss fuzz pedal or whatever,
Exactly.
Yeah,
Exactly.
I love it.
Raina, what were your thoughts on John's song there and John's vocal style? Because he's got a pretty good vocal style. Pretty damn
I
good.
liked it so much. Okay, so it gives such like an 80s goth sound, and I just love that so much because I feel like you don't hear that sound a lot. Because just like with modern music, you don't really hear that like 80s goth, and I just really love it. And I just think it has this like dark kind of like sinister side while also still being kind of like fun and almost like party sounding. So I just love it. I think it's amazing.
Nice. That's good. That's a good review. I like that.
That is a good review, and yeah, John definitely has that dark gothy. He can pull that off like no problem for sure. John, what do you say about that? If you're still there, I'm sure he would agree with that.
And he's such a character too, man. Yeah, he's always solid with his lyrics and his vocal delivery is just, it's like that like you said, that gothy kind of
Swagger,
cool.
swagger.
Yeah. I was trying not to use the word, but thank you. So you did it, not me.
Exactly. I've only used it once, so we're still good. We're still good there.
Yeah, we're good. We haven't met our quota yet.
Exactly.
Yeah. And I imagine that was his Les Paul. I imagine.
It sounded like it must have been a Les Paul for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. Nice.
Real dirtied up,
For sure.
like he dragged it through behind his car for a while or something. Yeah, love it.
Right on. That's cool. Hey, we've got a song, Sean song coming up here. Sean was with us for a while. Sean, are you still with us? Maybe not, but Sean is a pal actually of Chupa, right? They're from the same neck of the woods. Is that right, Scott?
Yeah, I think they're about 2 hours apart from each other. But yeah, both down in Texas. Home on Lightning Hopkins.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. And I thought maybe playing "Flower of Our Youth," which is a kick-ass song. We played this before.
Well, hold on.
What?
Now he sent you that private link, right, to play?
Probably. Probably.
Yeah, he that was a late breaking thing. He wanted to debut that song.
Oh, old man Kevin and the multiple tabs and multitasking is going to suffer, but we will find this.
Sorry, I don't want to throw a monkey wrench in the whole operation here, but
No problem. I've got it right here, and not a problem at all. Thank you, Scott, for reminding me.
yeah, man,
And
I'm the quality control officer.
oh, here we go. And this is really, really exciting then. Sean, thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. We got this is a song that he's not yet published. Raina is dealing with some cat, I think.
Cat. Mm-hmm.
Was it Winnie? I was gonna say Winston, but it's
Winnie.
Winnie. I wish we had Raina. I wish you could put Winnie on camera right now. That would be cool. But let's.
She's something.
What kind of How would you describe Winnie? What does Winnie look like? If you were going to describe Winnie.
She is the most beautiful tuxedo cat. She has white paws, a little white mustache.
Yeah.
Over her black fur.
Yeah.
And she's very shiny, and she has these crazy green eyes, like these golden green eyes. She's crazy looking.
Oh, that sounds good. I like tuxedo cats for sure. I really like.
Have you ever
Texas?
Have you ever used the cat as your muse, like a song about the cat? Like maybe got an idea.
I was wanting to make a song about her. It's just it has to be perfect, though. No pun intended.
Perfect. P-U-R-R.
Raina, your profile pic. Is there a doggy, like a little doggy in your profile pic?
Oh yeah, that was my dog Winston.
Oh,
God damn it! You had a dog named Winston. So you had Winnie and Winston. When you were doing your cat, like helping your cat, Kevin was like, "Oh yeah, she's helping Winston. I mean Winnie."
Yeah.
And I was thinking that'd be cool if she had a cat named Winston too. Here you have a dog. You had a dog named Winston. That's cool.
Yeah, he was a good dog. I miss him.
Yeah.
Nice.
Oh, well, here's to Winnie and to Winston too. And Sean, going nowhere. I have not heard this yet. Thank you, Sean, for sending this. Nobody has, and it's maybe we're debuting this right this very second. So let's play it. Going nowhere.
Look at him there by the street light. Look at that tall little low light going nowhere. don't belong around here, going nowhere. So you wanna get a reaction, start up a fight, make me look crazy, then ruin my life. I ain't going nowhere. 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 See me roll on my eyes, you come back with pass out or die. Before you do something, I kinda wish you would try. If wishes were horses, beggars would ride. You look out your window, well, I'm still standing outside. I ain't going, no, I ain't going nowhere. He ain't going, she ain't going nowhere. Not till it's over, not till it's over. Nowhere. Ain't going, no, I ain't going nowhere. I tried to tell you, you wouldn't listen. Nowhere. I ain't going, no, we ain't going
Oh man, kick-ass song.
Hell yeah.
John, thank you.
That was
Thanks for sending us that song, and that should be a hit. By all rights, that should be a hit. Hey,
yeah, and it's a short one too. But he got in, got out, like, and I like the beginning. It sounded like a bunch of like a war zone going on, man.
it was definitely a Warzone. That's what it's exactly what I thought, and it was like, holy fuck! Like he's like grabbing you and shaking you.
Yeah, my PTSD was kicking in.
Right on. Nice.
So Raina, it's been awesome having you on the show.
It was
Uh,
wonderful being on the show.
Yeah, it's really, really great. The music is awesome, and hopefully we can have you on again sometime.
I would absolutely love to. I had a lot of fun. I also did want to say this song that we just played, I loved it so much. Like the vocals were so powerful. And I don't know, it reminded me of like the first time I saw like Incubus in concert. And I just really like the song, so I just have to say that.
Oh, nice. Yeah, Sean will love that. I'm glad you threw that in there. That's good. That's good.
That's a
Yeah.
great. He'll appreciate that as a rocker. He'll appreciate that compliment
For
more
sure,
than you'll
for sure.
know for sure. Thank you, Raina, so much for joining us. We really appreciate it, and definitely let's have you if you want to jump on with us any other time in the future. We'd love to have you for sure.
Well, I would always love to come back. Thank you so much for having me. It was so much fun and it was a big honor. So thank you very much.
You bet. Thank you.
All right, have a good night, guys.
All right. Good night.
Take care, Raina. See you. Bye. Thanks.
You too.
Nice. Cool.
Nice. Yeah. That was awesome.
Hey, Scott. Guess what?
Yeah. What's up?
We have your newest song, which I've heard. So some little bird,
Oh, it's my turn.
some little
My
birdie,
turn.
some little birdie told me that this song is trending #1 in rock right now.
Yeah.
That's good. That's good because it's
Yeah.
the best song ever. It is actually. If people out there are complaining or whining or whinging about the trending, well, I'll just ask Scott what to do. And if you want to get
The pick of destiny. Yeah, for sure.
hey, right on.
And I was so lazy. That I just put that picture on for the song picture because
Yeah.
I took that picture when I got my tattoo. I just put my two favorite guitars on the ground and took a picture of them in my room here in my studio, and then that's how I did that.
Did you use both of these guitars in this song, Scott?
Oh, for sure. Yep.
Always, like,
Yep.
normally, is that what you normally do? You do?
I normally do, but I'll tell you what, I love that Jaguar more than anything, but I'll tell you, I don't use it in every song because
Yeah.
the Jaguar has this certain sound to it, and it doesn't always go with the song, you know.
Yeah.
I put a lot of layers into the song because it's like I said, it's 4 chords straight through the song. I don't even change up for the choruses or anything, you know. And so I had to add layer after layer after layer. I even got piano on this goddamn thing, you know, towards the second half of the song. But yeah,
Yeah, it's an awesome rocker and awesome production. And it's good to see the two guitars coming together, right?
yeah. And I can talk about how the song came about when we get done with it.
Right on. Hey, we should try to get
Yeah,
Chupa.
I sent Chupa the link, so hopefully he'll be knocking at the door here any minute if he clicks on the link that says video, Chupa.
Fucking sweet. All right, let's
Yeah.
go. Let's play I Don't Like You.
Insignificant little piece of dust. I say to myself, that's all it was. Don't waste your time, it's all in vain. You get your payment just the same. You called today at 5 o'clock. I think you called just to wake me up. Since all you said was nothing new. Looks like you win, looks like I lose.
God, I love that song. That's a good rocker, buddy.
Thanks. Yeah, me and Ryan wrote that one a long time ago, man. And then we never really we had a demo of it and it was just terrible. And I decided to revisit it. But that song, obviously we were both going through a little bit of a rough patch with the chicks, I guess, especially him.
Yeah.
Because, his ex called him at like 5 a.m. and wanted her payments. So like it was a kind of a FU song, but yeah, I enjoyed making it, man.
That's awesome. That's awesome. So you had the song kind of written. What did you just do like a few weeks ago or whatever when you started like
So
redoing
so
it?
we had the lyrics, and then I called Ryan up and I said, "Hey, remember that song I Don't Like You?" He's like, "Oh, yeah." And I was like, "Well, do we have that somewhere, like where we did it?" And he goes, "Well, here's like a fucking classical version that you did." And he sends me this thing that I did on this. Remember those mini disc
Yeah.
8-track recorders
Yeah,
with the
yeah.
square disc?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I had recorded that, I guess, at one time, and it was very, very slow, and it was all acousticy and just like it was funny as fuck, no drums or anything. And so yeah, I went off of that. And interestingly enough, I figured out that I had it capoed on 6, like a dumbass.
Yeah.
Because back then we never cared about what we had to sing.
Yeah, yeah.
But I stayed true to that. I capoed it at 6, and then I played it that way. But I sped it up obviously and put all sorts of shit on it.
That's a long way up the fretboard.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I think we used to kind of play a game. It was like, well, let's see what Ryan can sing, because Ryan was supposed to sing that one. But I figured, well, since he sings enough,
Sure,
so
sure.
since we wrote it together and I wrote the music, I figured I'd give it a shot. But yeah, it used to be kind of a game. Like we'd put the capo wherever, and now I don't ever use a capo. But 20 years ago I did quite a bit. And it was like I said, it was almost a game. Like, let's see what we can do here. But and Kevin, you just used a capo on one of your songs, right?
Yeah. I never use a capo. Only time I use a capo if a songwriter gives me a song and they're capoed or whatever. Then yeah, sometimes you sort of have to, especially if they put it in 6 or 4 or some crazy place.
Right.
Then you're fucking forced to do so. I mean, if they put it in other places like on 5, then you can still stay.
You're fine
stay
on
open.
5. Yeah.
But yeah. But no, after having a chat with you after this song of yours, and we talked about it, and then I my last song I put the capo on. I found it. It was under a pile of other shit, and I found it. I dug it up and I put it on there and made a song in honor of you and other people.
Your capo was holding your fucking napkins together or something.
You know what it's like? It's like picks. You lose. You got like I've got 1,000 picks, but you can never find a pick. And same thing with capos. I have actually a bunch of those too that I've accumulated over the years. But when you want to use one, you gotta go searching. Hey,
I know.
Chupa, thank you so much. So we got Chupa has called in, and thank you so much for joining us, man. That's awesome.
No, man, thanks for having me, man.
Yeah, right on. Have you been enjoying the show so far?
Yeah, I watch them all. I tune into all of them that I can catch or whatever. I love all of Cam's and John's and yours and Danny's and this one. I look forward to all of them every week, man. Well, that you have them.
Yeah. There's a lot of good shows out there, isn't there? Like John and Cam's, their show is awesome. And then of course Kevin and Danny's. I mean, I think that was with their Rockbusters and things like that. And yeah, dude, it's really fun. It's really fun to hear.
Bitch, we try to catch them all, man. Like we'll look out for each other and make sure that the other one knows.
Yeah, for sure, man. And John, he's always very supportive, and so is Cam, with music and making their song lists and things like that. So yeah, awesome.
It's a good rock community for sure, and so we're so honored to have you, like a good pure rocker, joining us. We really appreciate that. So thanks, dude.
Thanks, man.
The real deal with another man with some street cred, right? You and
yeah, no kidding.
Yeah.
No
Does
kidding.
that mean I got a police record or what?
No, it just means that you played guitar in a public venue.
Well, yeah. I guess I've got a police record from a public venue too. No,
Well,
I don't.
well,
Uh,
another thing that like kind of leads to or lends to your rock credibility is if people write songs about you. Would you say?
What?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. And actually, maybe we've got a couple of your songs queued up here, but before we play one of your songs, we have
Oh.
a little surprise song for you,
A little surprise for you, yes.
right? And
What?
yeah, yeah, we'll play it, and I'm gonna play it now, and then we'll come back and have a little chat in a second. If you're still with us, if you don't pass out, that is. All right, let's play.
Chupa, I love your music. Chupa, you're so cool. Chupa, I really love your music. Chupa, I love you.
Nice, eh? Nice. So that untitled song was, if you couldn't tell, you could probably tell, was from the one and only Danny.
How incredible.
You got a fan. You maybe weren't
Danny,
you maybe
she hates my music so much. Like, I feel so bad when you let me on your show or you play my shit. Like, I know she's just enduring that shit.
well, you won her. It sounds like you won her over. So that's good. So through pure.
That's so fucking funny. I just think she's really rad, and I just think it's funny that she can't stand my music so much. But I get it. Like, it's not for everybody, and some of it is more aggressive and noisy, and I respect that that's not for everybody. But I can damn sure tell that she hates it.
Well,
No,
don't feel bad. Don't feel bad, Chupa. Me and Danny have done like 2 original songs together, and the first one we did, I didn't hardly even know her, and I sent her the song. And what does she do? She turned my guitar way down because it hurt her ears, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I
I've
was like,
I've watched her, like, when she plays stuff that y'all have done, and how she kind of reacts to that versus some of the stuff that we're listening to all on the channel or whatever, the show. And it just cracks me up, man. Like, I just, you could tell that she's being a good sport about it, and I appreciate that very much,
yeah.
But sometimes I feel terrible that she's just enduring that shit.
Well, I mean, we like it too, man. So it's all good. It's all good.
It's man, my parents, I don't really have anybody around that wants to listen to that shit either. So I don't blame her. If I take that shit in the house and try to show my parents, they're not gonna listen to that shit.
So tell us the Chupa story, man. Like, how did you come about rocking it?
I grew up with this group of guys that we all grew up in the same neighborhood together, like, since we were like really, really little boys, on bicycles and shit around the neighborhood. And as we got into high school, we all got into rock and roll, and we were just one of those cliche groups of boys that grew up together and wanted to be in a rock and roll band. And we started out in a garage, like a storage unit that we rented.
Yeah.
And I don't even know what happened, man. It's like a weekend came and we went from being in that garage to being out on the road, and I have no explanation for how that happened. And we
Really?
just never looked back.
What
It
was
was
what's the name of the band?
This Last Antic.
Okay.
It was like a pretty terrible band, but we skated by on just being good guys and just being cool, because we were damn sure terrible.
Were you doing?
You know?
Did you start off doing like covers, or did you do originals? What?
No, we jumped straight into like,
Yeah.
well, see, when I was coming, I guess I was probably in my 20s. Like, you had the big boom with like Warped Tour and all that bullshit. and like the post hardcore scene, and then you had the New England hardcore scene, and it just went on and on and on, and like you just had this revolution in rock and roll where it shifted from grunge and stuff like that to like a harder. Well, we went to the new metal phase, and then we went to like metal, and we weren't a metal band, but like we definitely got hung up with all of those guys. Like as far as you can see, that's all we ever toured with, and like guys with vampire fangs and shit. But what are you gonna do, you know? And I
Yeah.
had this thing about I wanted to prove that I could bring as much energy without bringing all the racket, you know.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And we stayed kind of keen on like melody and progression, and but still wanted to bring like a force with it, you know.
Yeah.
But I grew up. We all grew up on like everything. Like my grandmother played the blues, and that's where I picked up music. She
Yeah.
just played the old country western blues, you know. And we were poor, so that was my entertainment. She'd put me on the porch and play me the blues, and that's how I'd behave. But
So
she was my hero for it, you know.
awesome. Who is Gerald Hamlet?
That's that's a Shakespeare. Yeah, he's just a friend. He's a
Yeah,
good
yeah.
friend of
Well,
ours.
he's in the chat.
Is he?
Yeah.
Shakespeare. Hey man, that's a rapping, songwriting fool right there, man.
Oh, nice,
Yeah.
nice.
Yeah, he's amazing. You know, I spend a lot of time working with like every genre. Like I like them all.
Yeah.
And you know, some of the guys. It's neat when you get done working with somebody that you got a relationship that lingers a lifetime afterwards. You know,
Right, right.
and all of those guys, Gruesome and all the guys that were in the chat earlier. Those are all guys that
Gruesome is
just
still there. And what how do
Is
you
he?
say that what? The Chahulu? What is that?
Cthulhu.
I don't know how you say that.
Yeah,
Is the
Cthulhu,
is
Cthulhu.
the,
Yeah.
is the C silent, or you know what's going on there?
I have no idea. I don't know where that came from. Everybody's just called him Groove for short.
Okay, okay.
All of those guys are extremely talented, like extremely talented musicians. They all have like a clubhouse. Let's call it a clubhouse.
Nice.
And they get together on like Discord and stuff, and they're spread out all across America. There's a big group of them.
Yeah,
And
like in Kentucky and
yeah, yeah. I don't even know of all the other places they're from.
I
but,
had
like,
I had a girlfriend from Cumberland, Kentucky, and her name was Lulu, so that was kind of cool.
I had a bird once named Lulu, man. Like a parrot.
Oh, my girlfriend was a bird. Anyway, sorry, man. Keep going.
No,
with
no.
your-
I just all those guys are like really talented though, and I appreciate you guys for coming out and giving a
Nice.
listen, man.
And-
all my
and-
friends.
Awesome. And Gerald's from Knoxville. I had a buddy there that used to bring me moonshine when I was stationed in Jacksonville.
Yeah,
Oh.
Gruesome's always drinking that shit.
Dude, that's some good moonshine, man. But it
I
hurts.
wake up
it
on my
hurts your
neighbor's
liver.
lawnmower naked, bro.
Dude, I know, man. I know. I think that's why I don't see so good.
Damn.
Yeah, man. So tell us about this song.
I was never a drinker. This song is you know, man, this is my favorite thing I've ever done, and you know, you could clearly like he's not ashamed of it, and you can clearly tell that this guy is a Satanist, and I'm a Christian, and I think that it was a really neat opportunity to work with somebody that gave me a chance to show them a different side of what they, you know, versus the perception that they had,
I see.
you know, and we're still good friends after this. And like, the song means a lot to me because of the situation and the indifference between the two of us. You know what I'm saying? And, it was just a really interesting situation that I found myself in. And I just really love the song, man.
Amazing.
Because I know that it affected him too. You know what I mean?
How did you guys record this then? Were you together when you recorded it, or did you do it like?
No, he's I think he's in Mississippi,
I see.
and we just sent the shit back and forth for a while, you know.
That's amazing. That's so cool. Hey, well, let's.
It was one of the first collabs I ever got to do on BandLab, actually.
Oh,
And-
interesting. That's cool.
And who is playing what on here?
Yeah.
I'm doing the guitars and the vocals, and he did like the percussions and the atmosphere sounds. He's a really talented guy. Like he's extremely, you guys that do electronic music can easily fall into that uh, judgment people cast on them where they're not real musicians or some shit, But this guy is like every bit of a musician as any of us. Like he's just working a different instrument, I guess. But he does do electronic music. But there are some of those guys out there that just blow my fucking mind, man.
Yeah.
All right. Well, listen. Let's see if I think this song will blow everybody's mind. Let's
I think so too.
let's play it, and I'll come back and chat about it in a sec.
I've been walking on the wrong side of the wrong line for a long time. What's it gonna take to make a man wanna get it right? Just for once in life. Those who are searching have something to find. I never would have found it if it wasn't for the burning light. I died a long time. There's no cure for this shit, and we're all just wasting time. If it wasn't for the cross and the blood they hide, who would they burn for the sacrifice? If it wasn't for the cross and the blood they hide, who would they burn for the sacrifice? I've been walking on the wrong side.
holy fucking shit, man.
Yeah.
Kick ass.
Yeah, it's not like high
Really-
skill level or high quality
Well,
recording. It's just something-
What?
I don't think you should sell yourself too short there, man. That was really good. That was good music, and it was great vocals. What kind of mic were you using there, man? Because that was like really good
So
shit.
I'm into hand making. Well, not exactly handmade. Well, I guess they're handmade. I like to make large diaphragm condensers.
Okay.
And I make these mics. I just buy the parts that I want,
Nice.
and then I solder everything to configure them. Match them.
Nice.
Oh, wow.
You do impedance matching and things like that.
Yeah, yeah.
Nice. Okay.
And it's really not anything special. It's just some parts that I just ironically found like on Amazon that just happen to fit each other perfectly. They weren't intended for that, but they just fit perfect.
Right.
And
Yeah.
it's real similar to what's that mic that's in every studio? The U80, U82 or whatever the hell it is, U81 or something.
So like a large diaphragm condenser type thing, right?
Yeah, and it rivals like $3,000 mics all day. But man, a microphone is what 5% of the quality of your recording.
Sure.
It's 95% the performance, right? So
Yeah.
sometimes I use a $2.50 fucking plug in my headphone jack mic, and I'm good with it.
Well, I'll tell you, that's what I use, man. I use my earbuds that came with my phone. And
Yeah,
then
hell yeah.
I use my expensive mics for the shit that's important to me. The guitar.
Bro, the microphone in a modern cell phone, like your modern average
Dude.
cell phones, microphones are actually like pretty fucking
Dude, it's
extraordinary.
They're
It's
good.
crazy.
They're good for vocal. They're good for vocals because they're
Yeah.
they're supposed to deal with your voice to start with, right? And
Look at how many of our
Ooh,
friends
that's
go
right.
off into a closet. Like Pip goes into
Oh.
a closet and screams that shit off in an
The
old
laundry
school
room.
ass iPhone,
the laundry room or the bathroom
Yeah.
session.
And
Right?
she
Yeah.
brings the damn roof off the house, man.
yeah.
But Kevin, you made a good point there. That's exactly right. It's made for your voice. I mean, it's
It is.
specifically made for those frequencies.
And the other thing your cell phone does is it has like a compressor.
Yeah.
It has a compressor built in.
Yeah, it's got compressors. built
Right,
in
and
shit.
basically, yeah, you can go, they can go fucking nuts, and it will sound good. And you're right, it's like 95% of it is like your performance and bring in the performance, bring in the energy, and yeah, as long as you have something, whatever you're comfortable recording
I
with.
hate to see them get hung up. I've worked with a lot of like just as an engineer in a lot of projects with like a real studio that was
Yeah.
you physically go into it with the guys, and
Yeah.
I've seen a bunch of guys get hung up on microphones. Like,
Mhm.
you know how many fucking records were made with just 57s?
Oh,
Like,
God, yeah.
a
Oh.
fucking ton of them.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Exactly.
And it's just, I hate to see somebody get hung up on that and think that that's the solution they're looking for, you know?
Exactly, because good mics are like expensive as fuck too, right? They're like
I have a couple of old mics. I showed Kevin a picture of them, but I have one the same one that Elvis used,
No shit.
like an old
yeah.
Shure mic, was it?
Yeah. Yep. I just
That's
gotta,
awesome.
I gotta fix that thing up. But yeah,
I like
when
collecting stuff like that too, you know?
yeah, dude, it sure looks good in here anyway. Even if I never use it,
Right.
it sure does look good. So tell me, when you record, Chupa, do you get all dressed up? Do you wear like rock
Attire.
garb?
I wear 9 belts, bro.
that's really what I was trying to find out. Like, how many belts? How many, like, your songs are rated in belts? Like, this was a 9
Yeah.
belter, right?
Ah, right.
Is that a 9 belter? Who let me leave the house looking like that? man? Shit.
I guess Bitch probably did. You probably like sent him
No,
photo.
I blame
and
him
he
for
tells you
everything
what to
else.
wear. Yeah.
If you got something that's not going your way, you need to blame somebody. You can borrow him.
Oh, and Drew says he wore a medium-sized codpiece.
Oh,
Hey, at least he didn't say small, right? So you're good there.
These motherfuckers here.
the tight
Those
packing.
guys are so much fun, man. They're a lot of fun. They're good guys.
Yeah, man.
That's awesome. That's awesome. So what's the deal with Spitch then? You guys are buddies?
He drinks his
buddies in-
bathwater.
Okay, right on.
Spitz is like my best friend, man. He's like family. I don't do anything without him, really. We're just really close. He can't carry a tune in a bucket, man, but he's learned to like, he doesn't play any instruments, but he's learned to mix. He's learned what I like out of my mixes, and I'm bad about ear fatigue. I'll burn my ears out and won't give it a break.
Yeah.
And I'll have to rely on him to help me get through that, and that's pretty often.
Oh, fucking A.
Yeah.
But he's gotten really good.
I've learned that over the years, man. I like to say that I put it in the crock pot and let it stew for a couple of
Yeah,
days,
bro.
and then I come back to it. But
I was already dumb. Now I'm deaf and dumb.
yeah,
It's
But yeah,
terrible.
let the mix simmer,
Cross-eyed.
let it simmer for a while, and then come back and take a listen to it. And sometimes you're like, I've come the next morning, the night before, I'm like, oh yeah, this is it right here, and then I'll listen to it the next day and I'll be like, what the hell was I
Oh,
thinking?
dude.
Did
all the
Helen
time.
Keller mix this? Like what the?
Yeah, I do that a lot. Like, if it wasn't for him and his participation with me, like I'd hung this shit up a long way back.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's awesome. That's awesome.
Nice. That's great. That's great.
We got it.
What's the other song, Kevin? What else do we got on here for?
We've got a natural one, which is Chupa and Sean.
Oh yeah,
Happy Family.
this one, dude.
Sean
this one-
Manning.
Yeah, this one is a cover, right? From that movie.
Yeah, this
Kid.
is like the second time I've ever even tried to do a cover in my life. Like, I just never was. They never were appealing to me, but this song just is another one of those songs that I got history with it.
Did you ever see this movie?
Yeah, man, it changed my life. That movie fucked up our whole generation, man.
This is now. If I remember correctly, is this the movie where the kids going around going, "I got no legs, I got no legs"?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I remember the bits and pieces of this, but I definitely remember this song. And you guys really dirtied this up, with some 60 grit sandpaper. So I like it.
I guess I just all these years I've been listening to that. I felt like there was something more I personally wanted out of it, I guess. But I don't expect that it's going to be everybody else's taste, of course. But for me, it was I just wanted it to have some teeth, maybe.
Yeah. Well, I think it sounds pretty good. You want to talk about it afterwards, Kevin?
Yeah. Let's play it. Natural one. Yeah, wow.
I heard that song this morning and I was just like, Jesus. Yeah, that's huge, huge sound.
Thanks,
So
man.
tell me, what did Sean do? What did you do here? I mean, obviously vocals you did and guitar. I imagine Sean pounded them drums probably.
He started to build a set of drums, and then I kind of was running out of time. I just wanted something new for today, I guess. Maybe that was silly, but I just wanted something kind of new to put up. And so I sent it to Sean, and he busted out like the guitar in no time. And I took the original song and I just went right over the top of it. I put it down as a blueprint, went right over the top, and just I mapped out the drums and then mapped out the bass and just put it right on top of the original, and then I removed the original when I was ready for that phase, you know.
Oh, nice.
And
Yeah. Yeah.
so Sean did all the guitars except for the little reverb lick from the original. I was out on my own limb trying to figure that shit out, but it came out pretty much exactly like I imagined it.
Yeah, you pulled it. You
came
pulled it
out-
off. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, that one, like, wow, dude. You know, for a cover, um, you guys just like just put some fucking meat on the bones of that song.
Some
to me.
teeth. Some teeth.
Thanks,
some
man.
teeth on it.
Yes,
Teeth on
yes.
it. I don't
Some
want to go like
sharp-
too far and like ruin it, you know. I wanted it to be recognizable, I guess.
Yeah.
You're right. You're right. It's recognizable, and you know what song it is, obviously. But
That was a goal. I don't know if I achieved that, but that's what I was
Well,
shooting for. You know?
yeah, it's pretty cool, man. It's pretty cool. I like it. I like that.
I could only find like very few people that had covered it like over the years on like YouTube and whatever, and
Yeah.
none of them strayed very far from where it was originally done, you know.
Right.
But
Yeah. Yeah, I like that you did a cover too of a song that not many people have done a cover. I like to do that too. Like I don't want to do a cover of fucking, I don't know,
Bon
something.
Jovi.
Yeah.
No,
Fucking
Scott. No,
living
no,
on-
no, no.
Living on a prayer or something.
Scott wants.
Don't get me and Kevin started.
Scott
on Bon
wants.
Jovi.
Scott wants to do a cover of that. He's working. That's what Scott's working up to. He's doing his penance right now. Eventually,
Yes.
Scott, when he feels confident enough, he's just gonna be doing Bon Jovi all day long. And
Yes, I gotta pay my dues until I do the fucking.
yeah, you still got a little. You still got a little ways.
You're
that
gonna
You
need some conditioner and some volume shampoo, man.
and a wig
A fucking
probably.
wig.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's part of
But I think
the rock. That's part of it. That's part of the rock. But you got to
and
wait.
Let me
Yeah.
find out you got a bandana hanging off a fucking
Well,
mic stand in your fucking house.
I need a Richie Sambora hat is what I
No
need.
shit, right? Where do you
You know?
get one?
And that long leather jacket that's like flowing in the wind with rain coming down, obviously.
Nice.
Well, my
Man,
my
I got an old
six-string-
sombrero somewhere.
Nice.
Yeah, it's funny.
Oh man, I'd
Yeah,
kick
man.
that song,
Bon
kick
Jovi on, bro.
So Scott, you're gonna have to do a Bon Jovi cover. That's what we've just agreed upon. I think.
Dude, I think that would be fucking funny though. Like if
I
like
want in.
yeah, I was gonna say like if like 5 of us did a Bon Jovi cover, people
I
would be
really
like,
want in.
It's got to be
People would
one a dead or alive is what it's got to be, right? Or that's
yeah, but we would have to put something on the intro of the song to say, hey guys, so we don't lose
So
any
they don't tune out immediately.
and we don't lose any credibility that we had, right? You know what I mean? Like wow, I
I
really
say
like that.
you
beat.
play
Shit.
it perfectly straight and try to make it even more epic. I think you have to get right into the headspace.
Oh, hilarious.
God, dude.
Fuck.
I mean, I think Bon Jovi might have been the one that like fucked me up for life. You know, I was so little, and like I had a cousin that was playing that shit in her bedroom, and I was like, "Hey, what is that?" And it was over.
Well, I Bon Jovi was fucking that Slippery When Wet album when it came out. It was fucking huge.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, bro.
Humongous. That's
There
all
was
you
a
would
point-
hear.
He was as big as Michael Jackson at one
Yeah,
point.
it was- oh my god, dude.
I mean, don't nobody make me eat my words there because it's not that important to me. But I'm just saying, it doesn't get a lot bigger than that. I mean, shit.
Sean is saying Bon Jovi was a gateway drug. Yeah. I don't know to
Fucking
what.
for real, man.
Not for me. It wasn't for me.
Fuck my life up. I need a lawsuit.
God. Yeah, I don't know, man. That'd be a fun one to do.
Have y'all seen him like preaching his political shit on TV lately?
No.
He's been all over the news, I think.
What's this?
Really? Bon Jovi?
Where's
Bon Jovi, yeah,
where
he's
where
all
is
into
he?
all the politics shit.
Where is he on the spectrum, the political spectrum? Bon Jovi.
You know, he's like extremely way too deep in the left field. You know,
I see.
Okay.
I see.
which I mean, that's his.
You're saying
shit.
you're saying he's not the type of guy that's gonna wear the red hat. Then basically, that's what
Yeah, I
I'm
don't
saying.
think so, man.
That's cool. That's cool. That's cool.
Mhm.
I like try to avoid like all of that shit, man. I just ain't.
Yeah.
I'm just not a political guy, you know.
Well, Scott,
I'm an American, and if the rest of y'all aren't, that's y'all's problem.
Well, hey, you know what I am, Chupa? I'm an American, not an American.
Americano. I'm gonna order an Americano, please. So
Yes,
you're
I'm not an American.
You guys
I'm not
got
an
a
American.
immigrant problem? How's the immigration problem with you guys? Because I'm telling you right now, ain't a fucking thing any different than any other day of my life in this state of Texas.
Well, Sean,
nothing
hey,
changed, bro.
Sean's still running around there, so there's got to be something going on down there.
Sean's
man,
a Canadian. He's a
everybody.
Sean's a Canadian. He's
I know.
He's infiltrating you guys from the
Yeah.
north. That's what you gotta watch out for, man. That's what you gotta watch
I
out for.
shouldn't say that on the air, man. Fucking
The
they
Canadians-
might be listening.
The Canadians, the Canadians, they blend in well. They're the ones that are gonna fucking overturn.
Me and
turn the
Sean,
shit.
we opened up a taco truck, you know. We just
All of a
started
sudden-
eating immigrants, man.
All of a
you
sudden,
know?
there's a freaking drone over Sean's house right now.
Uh.
Yeah, he's telling us to be quiet.
He's like,
Kevin,
he's
you got a
like
song?
shaking his head at me right now.
Kevin, you got a song coming up, man?
I do. The next one on the list is actually one of mine. Actually, do you want to play?
I know. I see that.
It's
It's called "Slow Down."
Slow Down.
Hey, you gotta slow down right now. Slow down. Yeah. Hey, you gotta slow down. You're so pretty. You're so sexy. Oh, baby, you're so bad. Oh, baby, you're so bad. You're the best I ever had. Hey, you gotta slow down. You gotta slow down right now.
Yeah, right on. That's cool. It's a fast song. Gentlemen.
Yeah. Oh, jeez, it was still playing in my ear.
Yeah, I know. You're like a minute behind, so it's like the song just
know.
started. Yeah.
Are you lagging, man?
So that means the song was longer.
Yes,
Um,
it's not long. It's not long.
Dude,
It's-
you know what that reminded me of? Of
What?
The
What's it?
Who. I love that.
Yeah. It's a little bit of the Who, kind of like British,
Yeah.
kind of glam rock. That's what I was thinking.
Yeah,
was
I
it-
like
The
that was a freaking great playing, man.
Yeah.
Great
Who
playing.
was talking about the Cult? Was it Scott?
That's me.
Yeah.
I love Cult. Yeah.
Man,
Hmm.
I love the Cult. I love the Who. There's something about British bands, I guess. Aren't they all from Britain? Yeah.
Yeah. That to me, that was very Kevin. That was like classic, like rock. Like I said, it reminds me of the Who, dude. It was just so
That's cool. That's cool.
some,
That's cool.
some fast playing. You were playing fucking fast as fuck.
That's yeah, it's somewhat sloppily and kind of fast, but yeah.
Oh,
That's fun. That's fun. That's fun.
Jesus.
I yeah, I was kind of trying to do a kind of squawky guitar, like a electric guitar, kind of sounding squawky. And I really like
Yeah.
Mick Ronson, Bowie's
Yeah.
guitarist. It's probably one of my favorite guitarists. So
What guitar were you using on that one?
that would have been I can't remember, but that was probably
Now, what do y'all
that
play
was- that's
on,
my-
man?
that was my
I've wanted to
P90.
ask that forever.
that would have been that. I'm pretty sure that was like a P90 Les Paul style
Oh, I
guitar.
love P90s.
Yeah, me too. It's funny. Every guitarist eventually discovers like P90s and like, oh yeah, they're like the perfect combination, right?
Yeah, it's
They
like
are the
right
pre-
mix.
They're the right fucking mix. Cause like Scott with your Jazz Master there or whatever. Is it a Jazz Master or a Jag? What do you have?
Jaguar.
Your Jag there, like that single coil sound is really really cool, but it can be really annoying. But sometimes you want something to cut through, and
And that's what I'm saying. That's why I don't use the Jag very often. I use the Les Paul or the
exactly.
yeah, the Dot.
You need to get a P90, get a guitar with P90s, and then you'll flesh it all out, right?
Bro, I bought some P90s for $9 off Amazon,
Really?
and they have been the best pickups, bro. I just love them. I would buy like
Oh,
10 more pair if
oh,
I had the money.
oh, cool.
I'll
Send me
you
link. Send me link because I'm yeah.
Hell yeah.
You
What?
know what's funny is the pickups, the humbuckers in my Dot and in my Les Paul
Yeah.
were made in the late 90s, but they're El Nicos,
Yeah.
but they sound fucking just like my buddy's ES335. Like I mean, it's crazy. I don't know if they had a quality control thing or if they got mixed up or what, but they sound pretty damn good.
Pickups have come so far in the past maybe 5 to 10 years, man. With a lot of them are Chinese, just junk, but they've really come a long ass way for the price. I mean, I
Oh,
wouldn't buy no $300 Fender pickups. I would just buy the Chinese ones.
yeah, but you know about electronics. If you're talking about making mics, you know what is involved in a pickup. It's just a magnet and some like coil, basically, right? So
Yeah.
so
Yeah,
yeah,
and you can modify them pretty easily if you want something else out of them,
yeah,
For sure.
for sure.
I guess a lot of people aren't into that kind of shit, but I like to mod compressors and the old Elise. You know the old Elise's compressors that was like a dual compressor, like a rack compressor.
I think so. How did you mod it? What did you do?
There's a little trick with those. You guys definitely should check out Tape Op because that's just the kind of shit they talk about. But
Mhm.
these compressors are like $70 a piece. They're like nothing. Well, for a compressor, they're just dirt cheap.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
this little mod is just a scratch on the circuit board, and you pull a little capacitor out, and there's nothing to it. You just have to know which one, And this fucking compressor will rival damn near any on the competitive market.
Oh,
And
nice.
all it takes is a little scratch,
Wow.
Oh,
Okay.
sweet.
But I love shit like that, man. There's
Yeah.
just something fun about it.
Nice.
All of my equipment is from like other bands. I had nothing. Like all these old bands that I had the lucky draw to get to know and play with when I was a kid. I just started calling all these guys and I was like, do you have any old busted road gear or anything that's graveyard shit you don't want? And everybody had something. Everybody had
That's
some
smart.
pile of shit somewhere.
Yeah.
And like it's all from bands like the Toadies and Burden Brothers and
Oh, sweet.
Governor
remember the
Mule or
Toadies.
whatever the fuck they were.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know, Scott and I were talking before, before our show started here, and we started talking about Rhodes keyboards, right? Scott.
Yeah.
And I
yeah,
was like,
yeah.
I was starting to like really love those things, and I'm thinking like, I don't want to spend like a crap ton of money on one though, obviously. But if I could get one that was like I had to like fix up, that would be cool. Because like all like
Right.
like pretty simple electronics, all like repeated through every key, basically. That's the way I kind of see it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it'd be one of those kind of fun fun projects maybe to do to refurb like a Rhodes keyboard or something. I don't know.
I love all of that stuff, man. I love all of it.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Pianos and keyboards and fucking mid-eye controllers. I love all of it. It's
Yeah,
like,
I know the
it's
gear.
just-
The gear is good. The gear is good. The gear is good. So you're a technical guy. You approach music through like creativity and technical, right? Kind of like a
I'm sure most people just want to play, and I respect
Yeah,
that. But
yeah.
there was just something about that side of it that was appealing, I guess.
that's awesome.
Nice.
Right on.
Nice. All right. What oh yeah, I wanted to get Skip Dipper song on here, and I decided to go with something that's a little
Oh.
off his beaten path,
Oh,
right?
totally is. Yeah.
And so I chose this Birds cover because I talked to Skip a lot, and he
Yeah.
he tells me, because he does all this grunge music, but he always tells me like, hey man,
Doesn't really listen to that.
right, right. And so I like it. I like it when he does the oddball cover of like his influences and shit.
Mhm.
And I think I think he did a really good job with this, and it's pretty cool.
He's incredible, man. I love that guy. Like
Yeah.
he's like my counselor. Worst counselor ever. No, just kidding.
Yeah. Yeah. If Skip Dipper's your counselor, man, you're in deep
Yeah.
shit.
We give advice, man. Like there's a line around the building. We $10 a head. We give advice, man, all day.
Yeah, man.
Get a paddle.
All right, let's play a song here. Cool.
The reasons why, oh, I can't say. I gotta let you go and run away. After what you did, I can't stay on, and I probably feel a whole lot better when you're gone. Baby, for a long time, you had me believe that you left us out of mind, and that's the way it could be. But I didn't know that you were putting me on, and I probably feel a whole lot better when you're gone. Oh, when you're gone. Now I gotta say that it's not like before, and I'm not gonna play your games anymore. After what you did, I can't stay on, and I probably feel a whole lot better when you're gone. Oh, 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 when you're
You know what? I cut him off a little short there. Sorry, Skip. I'm always afraid about the next song playing. It's like some random trap song or something.
Yeah. Yeah, some electronica, they blow our heads off and shit.
It blows your ears off. Makes you want to die for
Yeah.
sure. So good, so good. You know what? It's funny. You guys were talking about Skip basically being like pretty cultured, let's say, in the whole like rock genre, and he just happens to do a lot of grunge. You know, though, the grunge that he does, like this song is like really melodic and stuff and catchy. A lot of his grunge originals that he does have that. He has that same kind of melodicism sometimes. Do you not find with
That
his singing?
dude is a hell of a guitar
Yeah.
player, man.
Yeah,
He really is.
no kidding. Yeah, he's got
He's a hell of a guitar player.
yeah, he's got a great sound, great attitude for
And
sure.
I like it when he turns up his vocals a little bit because
Yeah.
a lot
True.
of times he buries them in the mix like he's afraid
Yeah,
that if they come out there's going to be 6 more weeks of winter or something. But you know, he can sing, man, and
Yeah, he can. He's
know.
got pipes, man.
Yeah,
He's
and
got
if you
that
tell-
rasp to him.
yeah,
that's
and if you
natural.
tell him to turn him up, he's like, "Oh no, mate, no, mate, you don't want, you don't want to hear me."
Arr,
so
matey.
turn that down." Yeah, yeah.
it's like a
The
pirate.
parrot talk.
Right?
Yeah.
He's a hell of a guitar player too, man. Like
Yeah.
I did some with him over the past few weeks, and I had to learn what he was doing, and it was hard as shit. Like it just really took me off guard how much more
Yeah.
complex it was than what you think you're hearing. You know?
Yeah. And he always tunes down too, and yeah.
He's all
Yeah.
over the place, man. He's a
It's
really
one time-
great musician.
One time he did a collab with Vera, right?
Yeah.
And they said Vera said, "Hey, can you put something else on here?" I'm like, "What? Did you ask Skip?" And she's like, "Oh no, it'd be great. Can you put something on here? Put some shaker and some tambourine on here." I'm like, "Dude, what? Seriously?" So like,
Yeah.
I was a hired gun for this shaker and tambourine. Well, I thought that I was like, "Well, fuck, this needs some harp on it." So I put some harmonica on there, and then Skip goes, "Hey, how the hell did you do that? Because I'm tuned down." And I guess I was probably playing in the wrong key.
You're drunk. You're just drunk. You're drunk.
But it sounded fine to me. They left it on there, so it must have
Yeah.
been okay.
Yeah, yeah.
But yeah,
I want to say I might have heard that.
Yeah.
There was like a long spell where she would show me everything they did that you did with her and Skip
Yeah,
did
yeah.
with her, and then she just disappeared on me. I don't know. I must have pissed her off.
it's funny. Raina comes back as soon as I start talking about tambourine. Like, what are the odds of that?
I know. I was gonna mention it. Trust me.
God damn it. Okay.
Raina had such a good show. Like I
Oh,
really
she's
enjoyed her
awesome.
show.
She's
Yeah,
awesome.
she was a legend for sure. Thank you.
Legend.
She's always so sweet to everybody and just one of
Yeah.
those that takes the time to talk to everybody that encounters her. And
For sure.
I just have a really high opinion of her.
Yeah,
too.
we all do for sure. Class act.
All right. Next song is back as December's Children.
And are you playing a tambourine or anything that you're shaking or shimmering on the song?
Nope, I'm not. I'm not. Just guitar. And
Okay.
you
And
know,
why is
our-
that? Why is that? Why is that then?
I don't know. Well, maybe I had tambourine on here. I don't really remember. But we had our, Yen, our Malaysian string and piano player. He's
Right.
playing the actual cello and violin on here. And
Oh,
yeah, a lot. Yeah.
amazing.
But yeah, I wrote this song in a hotel room. The music, and then Ryan obviously wrote the vocals. And yeah, that's how this one came about.
All right.
Jet Black Folk and December's Children are my two favorites, I
Oh,
believe.
thanks,
you
man.
know.
Oh, nice.
This, and this one, I don't know if you can pick it
Mm.
out by the lyrics, but it's basically about being hungover.
Oh,
It's about being terribly hungover. So
nice.
anyway,
All right. Well, let's play it.
Yeah.
If you need me, well, you're sure to see me underneath the covers where it's safe and warm. Please believe me, but I think I'll be leaving here. I'm shuffling off this motorcord and going to Jordan. Then you deploy that caring voice. You say I'm not sure why, but I'm still crazy about you, boy. Your wild side could never define. I know the man you really are, and that's who I'm here for. So don't you hurt your heart. We can sleep it off. Last night is now your enemy. Together we'll begin the remedy. is just a memory. Together we'll begin the remedy and make it right with help of company. Don't be burdened by those things so easily forgotten. Tomorrow brings another day to fight again. Don't you see that silver lining? All regrets are nothing but confining. Reach for me whenever you are lost, and I'll be there. So don't you hurt your heart. You can sleep it off. Last night was just a memory. Together we'll begin the remedy and make it right with help of company. So don't you hurt your heart. We can sleep it off. Last night was just a memory. Together we'll begin the remedy and make it right with help of company. So don't you hurt your heart. We can sleep it off. Last night was just a memory. Together we'll begin the remedy and make it right with help of company. So don't you hurt your heart. We can sleep it off. Last night was just a memory. Together we'll begin the remedy and make it right with help of company.
Well, holy shit, Scott. That was good. I never heard that. Never heard that before. When did you record?
My favorite comment ever was when you said you started a band and you were your favorite band. You were your own favorite band. I fucking love that, man.
Yeah, we recorded that one, I think 2021.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Okay.
Yeah.
That's cool. And
Yeah.
you were releasing a bunch of DC songs on BandLab, kind of from an album, like kind of sequentially
Mhm.
for a while. Was this part of this was before that album then?
Oh yeah, this was
Yeah,
before
yeah.
that, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, I see 2023. Yeah. I got
This
the
was
damn.
from an album that we did right before this last one, but the thing is, I was going to release all this last album, this last one, you know, sequentially, but then I realized something, right? I just retired from the Navy. I'm not going to get those 30 days of leave once a year, and I'm not sure when I'm going to make another album with those guys, you know, together. So I was like, Jesus, once I release all these songs, that's it. So I'm like, I kind of put the brakes on it a little bit, and I'm slowing down on releasing all those songs.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, I can relate to that. That
Yeah.
makes sense.
Yeah.
Does your brother not do like BandLab at all like you do?
He is on BandLab, but he doesn't want to go through the work of kind of grinding, basically.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I
get what
can
you're
see
saying.
that, you know, he's busy. He's got 2 young little daughters and stuff. So I put it pretty much, I put it up on my page.
Yeah.
So intermittently, but yeah. And then
You don't
then
have
for
any children?
no, so for a while there, I would put up songs, that that me and Ryan wrote together, and then that
Right.
would be kind of a demo, and then do them with the band when we got there. You know what sucks though is I don't know if you guys have ever done this. Maybe Kevin, you have. Maybe you have, Chupads. Have you ever done a demo and then listen to that thing over and over and over and over again, right? And you get used to it.
Oh
right?
yeah, of course, yeah.
and then you record it for real,
Yeah.
right? Like
Oh,
with
yeah.
a band or something, and you're like, oh man, I kind of like the demo better. Have you
Oh
ever done
yeah.
that? Yeah.
That always yeah, for sure. That's why you need it. That's why you need an outside perspective. Because you
Yeah.
you lose perspective. You get used to something, and then any change from
Yes.
that, even if it's a better change, just it rubs you the wrong way.
Right.
It goes against the grain, right? So then
Yes.
yeah, I know, but that's where you need somebody stepping in and saying, no, like fuck,
Yeah.
not that one, this one. This one's better for these reasons. You have to
Yeah.
kind of trust them.
That's the downfall to what we do, how we do it, is we mix our own shit. And
Yeah.
any, competitive engineer or producers, that's the first thing they're gonna tell you is you never mix your own shit. You
Yeah.
never do your own shit,
Yeah.
Yeah.
for that
Yeah.
reason.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But we're all we have, so we don't really
Right.
have a choice.
Plus, we don't have money to spend on these people too.
Or at least
right?
I don't.
I don't.
Apparently me and Kevin don't.
Well,
so
so
yeah,
there's a couple of songs on that DC has done that we sent. We have this friend, he's a drummer, and he spent a long time in Nashville, and then he moved back to Fargo, North Dakota. But he's a real producer,
right.
and we gave him 4 songs, and he did them for real cheap because we know him,
Right.
and it was just, oh my God, night and day.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
and Kurt, the other guitarist in DC, December's Children, he went to producing school. He's got a degree in it.
Yeah.
But this other
Right.
guy, man, he's been doing it, and it's unbelievable when you think that you have such a good product, and then you hear somebody else's perspective on it.
Right.
Yeah.
It's quite crazy, man.
There's the concept of like if I'm mixing my music, I don't know if I'm losing interest. I don't know what the fucking problem is, but if you gave me your music
Mm-hmm.
to mix,
Mhm.
I'll go to
Yeah.
fucking town, bro.
Yeah, yeah.
I'll go to fucking town
You-
on your shit.
Yeah, you look at all the little details. Like you discover
Yeah.
every little detail and you pull it out. But yeah, when it's your stuff,
But my shit, I just settle for whatever.
yeah. That's me. Yeah, me too. me too.
Chupa, you hit the nail right on the head, both you guys. And my analogy to that is when I was in high school, I worked at this gas station, and we washed cars on the side, right? Like people would bring their car into the wash bay, and they could wash it themselves, or the rich people would give us like $100 and we would detail their car for it. Right?
Right.
Well, this rich kid in town
Mhm.
brought in this 68 GTO that his grandfather gave him when he died, right? And this kid was a punk, right? He didn't realize what he had, but I did,
Right.
right? Because I was a hot rodder. And he brings this GTO in, and it was all fucking dirty and all this shit. And I spent probably 8 hours detailing that thing, right?
Yeah.
Right.
Because that's like somebody else's song to me, right?
Yeah.
And-
Yeah, I get where you're
Yeah.
going.
But what made me angry though is all he said was thanks, right? And he took the car and he brought it back later that night, and he got it all dirty, man. And it just pissed me off. Like, have some respect, man. But
Yeah.
anyway, the moral of the story is you take time. If somebody else gives you a song, you kind of want to show them like, hey, this is how
Yeah, that's
good
probably a
this
big
thing could
factor
be.
right there.
Yeah, you want to be like, dude, I'm telling you, this could be great.
Yeah. I don't know what it is specifically, but that's probably a big factor. Like,
What
that makes
happens
sense.
when you start mixing somebody else's song? At some point, at the first stage of mixing somebody else's song or taking over on it, there's like confusion. You're trying to understand the song, but then at some point
Yeah.
you fall in love with the song, and it's because you've done a couple moves, let's say, on like the mix, and then all of a sudden you feel like you kind of like you made
Or
the song be the
part of
song
it.
it is, but it's only because at that point you sort of like start to learn the song basically, and then it's fun.
Yeah.
You kind of go through that like
Yeah.
mindset, and then you feel like ownership on it, and you want to do something for somebody else too, and show that you gave them the
Yeah,
the respect.
It's a
It's a
blend of
cool
all
thing.
those,
Yeah,
definitely.
it's good stuff.
It's definitely a blend of all of those for sure.
Indeed.
And,
Hey.
and like I don't know how to like tune that out and focus on my own stuff. Like I don't know how you could reverse that, and you know what I mean, to get the most out of your own stuff.
Well,
Like
I think
I don't know.
you got to pretend like you're somebody else, right?
Well,
Probably or something
You know-
along those lines. How do you disconnect and go third person on it?
it's
Yeah,
it's too it's
I
so
guess.
so hard, so hard. The problem is for me, and I'm sure this is the same way with you guys too. If you work on something of your own and you give it that attention to detail, you like you were saying, Chupa, you just get sick of it, right? And you throw it away. So if a song that you're working on of your own that you do from start to finish, if you don't get it done quickly, then you get bored of it and it just becomes like abandoned,
Yeah.
right?
That's my massive major enemy problem right there, is that
Yeah.
another project will pop up that I get excited about, and
Yeah.
I'll put what I'm doing at the moment
Yeah.
back on the back burner, being excited for what just popped up.
Yeah.
And it creates a cycle that just continues to happen and happen. And then I've got all these half-ass done tracks that I'm not even happy with that I post. I got a whole page full of them.
Sometimes that's good though. Like I'll tell you, me, Pip, and Mikey J were doing this collab, and I've been working on it for a while,
Yeah.
and I got it all done. But I had listened to this thing over and over and over again,
Mm.
and your brain starts to normalize things,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
And I gave it to Kevin, right? Kevin listened to it. He said your guitar's too loud in the intro.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
And I didn't even
Yeah.
I didn't notice how I had lowered the gain for the vocals, slightly. And he was exactly right.
That's what Spitz does right there. That's Spitz's job. That's what he does best for me. And like, I would be fucked without him, bro.
Yeah. Yeah.
Fucking A.
So it's pretty cool. Sometimes an outside perspective. But yeah, you're exactly right, Kevin, with the outside view.
Yeah. It's fun. We'll all go through the same thing, and then we get to share
Yeah.
we get to
Yeah,
sh-
for
we
real.
we get to share these experiences with other people on BandLab too. That's what's kind of fun when you collab with somebody. That's where sometimes the friction is too, right? When you're getting into the weeds like that.
Oh,
But
yeah. Or like my brother with that song "I Don't Like You," right?
yeah.
I sent it to him and I said, "Oh yeah, and by the way, I'm gonna go ahead and EQ some of them parts, And he goes, "And then you're gonna and then you're gonna let me sing it," he said.
Nice.
I can only imagine what y'all fucking butt heads over, bro. I had my little brother in my first two bands when we were young. And we were just like really fortunate that we loved each other so much and we're so excited about it. We never fought,
Mm.
but
Yeah.
I saw a bunch of other motherfuckers out on the road fighting, man. Made me
Yeah.
realize how lucky I was,
Yeah, we
Yeah.
get along pretty good, man. There's only been a couple blow ups. I can probably count on 2 fingers, how many
Right.
blow ups there's been. And it wasn't my fault either, it was his. So yeah.
We gotta try to have your brother on again. Maybe
Oh, for sure.
sometime soon. That would be cool. I want to.
I've never talked to him, but he just seems like a really, really dope dude, man.
Yeah.
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 For sure.
Right on.
Yeah.
So if he hears that, he knows he has to come on our show and live up to that, being a dope fucking dude, right?
Yeah. I should timestamp this.
Yeah.
I'll be like, "Hey Ryan, 4 hours and 26 minutes in.
Yeah.
Listen to that. You're a dope dude."
You are a dope dude, or are you? Come on, we have to. Let's explore this. Right on.
Jury's still out. Yeah.
Talking about all this, like mix worry and whatnot. I can tell you, if you ever see like Rob here, Multi-Story, on any production, it's always like completely stellar. So I've not heard this track, which is too bad, but I'm looking forward to listening to it. I bet you the production is kick ass. I bet you all the mixing is fucking killer, and the performances and vocals are gonna be.
Oh, it's a good one. It's a good one, Kevin.
All right, let's play it, and we'll come back in just a sec. All right.
I feel a surge as I drop to my knees, loosen my grip on my reality so much my heart begins to fucking freeze. No longer feel that need to please. I feel it coming as my chest rips open. I feel I'm slowing as my heart races to a stop. You keep talking like I'm paying attention, but there's something I've forgotten to mention. The road is long and like my will to go on. You bore me, baby, I'll soon be gone. I feel it coming as my chest rips open. I feel I'm slowing as my heart races to a rips open. I feel I'm slowing as my heart races to a stop. Pulse surge pulling me back to life. Pulse surge and I'm waking up tonight. A pulse surge bringing me back to life. A pulse surge making me feel alright. Alright. So we part ways, it's not the end of the world. Sometimes it's just the way the story unfurls. I wish you well, I truly wish you the best. But living with you really has been a test. I feel it coming as my chest rips open. I feel I'm slowing as my heart races to a. I feel it coming as my chest rips open. I feel I'm slowing as my heart races to a stop. A pulse surge pulling me back to life. A pulse surge and I'm waking up tonight. A pulse surge bringing me back to life. A pulse surge making me feel alright. A pulse surge pulling me back to life. A pulse surge and I'm waking up tonight. A pulse surge bringing me back to life. A pulse surge making me feel alright. 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 Alright.
Oh my god. It's like perfect. It's funny. It's funny. It's like funny. Like we were rambling on there about having a hard time mixing and apprehension and getting bored and losing perspective and all this stuff with mixing, and then and then we listened to this and like it all came together. Like the production, the song, the performance. Rob, your vocals are like insanely good. So
Yeah, he is a good singer.
yeah,
Yes.
yeah, it worked on like
He
every
has
level.
good taste. That's what it is. He just has good taste in music, you know?
Yeah, that's a good point.
Yeah, that was phenomenal singing. Great mix. Like you couldn't. There's nothing bad you can say about that mix at all. I don't like if somebody gave me that, I don't think I could change anything on that thing. Um, yeah,
Yeah, that
really,
would be pretty challenging, wouldn't it?
yeah, yeah, yeah,
It
yeah.
it would be, and then you think like if you put on your like engineer mixing kind of technical perspective and you think about it a bit, and it's like there's a lot of skills in the mixing for sure and the production and stuff, but most of what it is I think like the arrangement of the song, right? It's not too busy. Everything fits in really well. Every like little thing is done well. Like the guitar tone is good. His vocal effects are good. His level is good. Like and it's just the song itself kind of makes perfect sense. So it kind of mixes itself. Maybe that's not fair to say. Maybe there was like millions of hours of mixing involved in that. But I think the song kind of like just snapped together because
There
was,
is something
you know what I'm saying?
about the way a song can write itself.
Yeah.
That some do. Some songs will just write their damn self, and those just are the funnest, easiest ones that I enjoy the most for some reason.
Yeah, for sure, for sure. And then some of them mix. Then they mix themselves too because they all mix. Everything
Yeah,
makes.
yeah,
every-
yeah. I mean,
e-
overall, they'll just complete their damn selves. I don't
Well,
know why they do that.
Yeah.
and that, you know, that one, it has such clarity to it, you know.
Well, yeah, for sure, for sure. Like one thing that I noticed with this music is I struggle with things like bass, for instance, like bass guitar, and it's like I don't know. Do I have to? Maybe I'm not a bass player, so I don't. Maybe I don't have like a great natural tone. Let's just say to start off with, but then
I go through that too.
trying to mix that into a song where you can hear it, but it doesn't like muddy things up and all this stuff.
Yes.
It's like
Yeah.
it just drives you nuts. But
Yeah.
on this song, all like the punch and like the whole essence of like the bass is there. It's not missing anything, and it's not
Right.
it's not getting in the way at all either. Right?
Right.
It's
Yep.
it's so it's just like that's how it kind of sounds perfect. It's like nothing sounds out of place. It's pretty neat.
Right. And MG does that too with his
Yeah.
his-
Yeah,
right?
yeah. Exactly, exactly.
Yeah.
The songs they make sense, right? Like they have the right
Yep.
elements. It's like the right
Yeah,
kind of like
dude.
recipe, and it works really, really well if you can like pull it all together. It makes sense, and if a song makes sense, it sounds good. And if it sounds good, it means it sounds good on many levels. It sounds good to listen to and just vibe to, and it sounds good from like a mixing perspective too. It just sounds good,
Yeah.
right? Yeah, it's weird.
Yeah.
It's neat.
Those guys have their formula down, I guess. Like
Yeah.
MG just has his way of doing it, his formula, and he just can push that shit out, man. Like drop 25 records in a few months, you know?
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Pretty fucking amazing.
The dude's a
Yeah,
the dude's a machine. He's a machine. And,
Yeah.
He's
and
like the Miami sound machine.
you know what he is? He's like a music box, okay? You know, like
Yeah.
you know Paul McCartney. Like Paul McCartney, he's talking, he's a normal human being, but if you like press him on like the elbow, like a song will just come out of him, like a fully fledged song. Like he's a music box.
Or a
You
baby's foot.
you open you open up the lid and like a song comes out. And MG is kind of
Yeah.
MG is kind of like that too. Like they can
Yeah,
just like
yeah.
spit out like music. It's pretty neat.
In any genre.
Yeah. Any damn genre, like
Yeah.
on the fly too. Like
On
he's
the
just
fly. Yeah. Yeah.
that's pretty
Yeah.
amazing.
Yeah.
Except for
for
blues.
sure.
Except for blues. We never heard the blues yet. So we'll see.
Yeah, I guess
Well,
I
he's-
haven't ever heard him do blues, huh?
I don't know.
Maybe some things that were like kind of blues scales and stuff. But I don't
Yeah.
think I've ever heard him play some just roughed up
Yeah.
blues.
I've heard him sing bluesy stuff.
That's
though.
true. That's true.
That
That's true.
guy can't sing, bro. He's got
Even
a hell
tonight.
of a voice.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hell yeah. Nice.
Yeah, man.
Well, there you go.
That was that the last song?
You know what? That's actually our
Yeah.
last song.
Is the party over? Is the party over already?
Well, we ran out of songs, which means we ran out of
Yeah.
all the refreshments. Let's just say.
And
Right.
Yeah. Well, and you ran out of refreshments, I think, didn't you?
I did. I've been running on what do you call it? Fumes, I guess. We'll say.
Yeah, literally. Yeah. Yeah.
Right on.
Damn. Well, yeah.
Thanks guys for having me on, man.
Yeah, dude.
Thank
It
you
was
for
great.
joining. us.
Raina's show was good. Like I really enjoyed Raina.
Yeah.
Yep.
It was a great show.
It was super fun, and thank you for telling us about yourself and all the cool stories and perspectives on the important things in life. That was awesome.
Shit.
Yeah.
And just
I got
general
all
se-
my information from Skip, so I'm just gonna look at him. I blame him and Scott. I took their advice.
No, man. Yeah, to me, the show went by freaking fast as fuck
It
today.
did.
Yeah,
It did.
yeah.
Well, 3 hours. 3 hours is pretty
Do
good.
you ever have them where they drag?
No.
No, not real. No, not really. I guess not. But I mean, I don't know. I think us talking is a lot easier than like sitting there listening. You know,
Oh yeah.
in the chat and stuff. You know, I commend those people that can sit there and listen to us shoot bullshit all night. You know,
It seems like Sean's show with y'all, like it seemed like it kind of, I don't know. That was just such a fun show with Sean and
Sean,
Oh,
fuck yeah.
You know,
yeah.
Sean's freaking talking to his wife about being on Radio Europe and
Yeah.
shit. Freaking, I'm like, what the fuck?
Sometimes those errors and mishaps are the best parts. You know?
It's such a lame excuse, though. You have to do better than that when you tell your when you tell your wife something. You got to do better. You got to do better. That's awesome.
And then I asked
Yeah.
I asked him how did he learn all this computer stuff, and then he told him that his grandmother could water ski with one leg at age 90. I'm like, what?
That's beautiful. Yeah, it's good.
He's so fucking wild, man. Like we sit back and talk for like fucking 5 and 6 hour sessions, bro. We're just bullshitting, just loving it, you know. And he's so wild, man. He's so much fun. I fucking love him, man. I'd fight the world for that guy in a heartbeat.
Yeah, fucking class act.
Yeah,
All right.
man.
All right. Well, Scott, I think we've reached that point.
Yeah, I guess we have. You know what's funny is we had 10 people in the chat, and all of a sudden now we have 17.
Well, there's no more music. There's no more music, though. Or is there any more music?
They're like, oh yeah, we get on here now and say goodbye. But yeah, no, it's cool. It's cool.
All right. Well, thank
great show, man. I guess we'll be back here in 2 weeks. Hopefully.
Back here in 2 weeks for sure. And more fun and jibber jabber for sure. Thank you, Chupa. Thank you, Reina.
Thank you guys. Thank you so much, man.
Thank you, Chupa. Thank you, Reina. Excellent. Awesome show. And thank you everybody in the chat for sticking around listening to us and all your comments.
And all your good songs too, if we play them.
Yes, and your good songs.
All right. Cheers, everybody. Good night.
All right. Good night, guys.
Later, guys. Thank you so much.
Yep. Bye.